Yeah, baby. Better late than never. It's another episode of Rated G with Gary G. Garcia and Brian T. Licata. Once again, it's your boys, Gary G. Garcia and Brian T. Licata. We're doing it again. And it's good to be back. Rocking the fucking shirt, dude.
I got the llama, dude. This is like my good luck shirt. Except there's not a lot of luck today.
There's only like 4 of them left.
Really?
Yeah, man. That's it. One of a kind. Never be made again. Well, 1 of 100. My daughter, Jasmine, first commenter. How you doing, mommy? I hope everything's good. I'm definitely going to call you later.
Good morning, Jasmine.
I hope everything's good with you. Oh, man. I'm tired as a fuck. You know what I just noticed?
What's that?
I'm drinking this coffee, and it says on it, do not microwave. I always microwave this shit, man. Always.
Really? Why?
Well, because I have it there and it gets cold, so I throw it in there to heat up again.
Do you think it's because of whatever the cup's made out of that shouldn't go in the microwave? Maybe that's what they mean. Don't microwave the cup, not the coffee.
Yeah, no, that's what I think it means. I'm not sure, but I went into McDonald's, right? I didn't do Dunkin' Donuts today. I went into McDonald's.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, and I usually go there. I went there last week, but I go there. I don't really eat the food. I get a coffee and an orange high C most of the time. Right.
Or we do the breakfast sandwiches every once in a while, don't we?
Yeah. I'll do the breakfast sandwich every once in a while. Cyril says it gives you low T.
Dude, this is what I've been saying, dog. TRT, right in the neck, bro. We'll get 2 syringes. We'll be like Frankenstein in this bitch. Bang!
He's doing that. He's doing that shit, the TRT shit.
Oh, good for him, dude. Good for him. I'm gonna be getting on that shit soon.
Yeah, you could use it, man. Lauren. Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren. Good morning.
So I go there the other day, right? Because I went there a week ago and they had plastic straws. And I was like, oh, McDonald's is coming around. You know what I'm saying? They got plastic straws back. Then I go back yesterday, they give me a paper straw. I said, could you do me a favor? Give me one of the plastic ones. And they're like, we don't got plastic ones. I said, yes, you do. They said, no, we don't. I said, I came last Monday. You had plastic ones. She goes, oh, that was a mistake. I said, having the right straws was a mistake. Okay.
What did they order the wrong ones? Didn't mean to put them out.
Fucking morons.
Maybe they just buy them and then just throw them in a landfill. Maybe that's what McDonald's meant to do with them.
I think that just means there's other McDonald's doing it right. That was supposed to go to another McDonald's.
Yeah.
And it came to them. I don't know. Fucking idiots. They just redid the whole place, right? It was shut down for a while. They redid
the Atlantic City McDonald's?
Yeah, the one over the little bridge.
The Albany Ave one right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They redid it and fixed it up, and then they put a big sign, come check out our new look. They got rid of all the registers. They only got 1 register. That's their new look. A whole bunch of fucking kiosks. Or kiosks.
Kiosk.
Whatever. Kiosk. I'm sure there's somebody that's saying kiosk and getting away with it.
Well, that's actually it's a German word.
So
what kiosk.
Kiosk.
It means lazy fuck.
Is that what it means?
Nah, dude, I don't know.
I was about to take your word for it.
That's one thing you do not want to do these days, dude.
You know, I want to show my daughter went to Mexico for her anniversary and she picked me up this little cat.
Un chiquito gatito. Oh, qué bonito. La chiquito gata. Oh. That was nice, dude.
That was really cool. She got me a cool little Mexican mug, which I should have threw my coffee in today, but I'm lazy, man. You know.
And did she claim it, or did she sneak it over the border?
I think Kyle snuck it in his butt crack.
Nice, dude.
Lauren says they don't even give me a straw at mine. They asked if I want one. I was like, duh, that cup is awkward to drink out of. Yeah, that's the new shit, too. They give you the iced coffees with the big hole, so they want you to kind of drink iced coffee. Who drinks iced coffee like that?
Oh, yeah, it's bad for your teeth.
To drink iced coffee like that.
To do that. I'm trying. Oh, dude, I realized that Rated G thing hanging up on the side there. It looks really nice. Me and you, the poster.
Oh yeah, man. That's dope,
it looks good.
Right?
Yeah, it looks really sick.
See my llama?
Yeah. I like you got the little stuffed llama in there. Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm working over here too, you know.
Yeah, I noticed. It's no longer just plain white in the background. You got some things going on. You look comfortable. You know,
I'm not though. I'm uncomfortable.
Are you?
Yeah,
How is Boots doing, man?
Man. You know, to bring everyone up to speed, Thursday we canceled the show because I was supposed to be going to New Jersey, right? But the night before, Boots woke me up at like midnight and started just shitting every 2 hours. I'm taking this dog out, dude. And
Now, when you say he woke you up, did he come up to the bed and was like, like pushing you?
No. He just said something. He just asked. Yeah, he was like, "Hey, man, I got to go outside. Can we go?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." You know, it's like his English isn't great, you know, but you know, I mean, he's from the South, so it's just, you know, it's hard to understand. Yeah, it's hard to understand sometimes. No, dude, he'll make like a little like whine noise that I guess wakes me up, and he'll just sit there, just staring at you. So you know he's got to do something, you know.
Yeah.
So I was bringing him out every 2 hours. Couldn't really figure out what was going on. This went on for maybe like, I think it started on Tuesday and then went to like Thursday, and then like Thursday afternoon, like a little blood came out, or maybe it was Wednesday. Oof. So I was like, dude, you know, I'm scared that he ate something, you know, that he had something like lodged in his stomach. But he's not really that type of dog. Like he's never eaten a shoe here at my house. Yeah. Nothing. He's never eaten anything.
But you also got to worry about that fentanyl on the sidewalks out there.
Right, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Lawrence's mama just starts throwing up.
Yeah, no, mama throws up. I wake right up. And I'm up. I could be in a dead sleep. Because here's the thing. Mm-hmm. There are a million places for mama to throw up that I won't have a problem. There's 4 places that I don't want her to throw up.
Bed?
Any of the beds.
Yeah, I feel like bed's number 1.
And any of my 2 rugs.
Yeah, the rugs. Yep.
You know, because I have 2 little area rugs. One in this room, one in the living room. And of course, whenever she throws up, she wants to be on the bed or on the rug. And I'm like, you got the whole house. It's almost like that shit with insects, how insects fly right around you. And I sit there and think to myself, what in the fucking world is in this insect's mind that it's this big and it has to fly right here in front of my face where it will meet death? I will catch it and I'll catch it. You're going to meet death. But it has the whole house.
Right.
Do you know how big this house must be to that insect?
Dude, especially for a little fly, dude.
Not even a fly, like a gnat type shit. Do you know how big? Like you could be anywhere. You could go unnoticed and live how long do they live? What's their lifespan? A day?
A week.
Live your whole lifespan. Without me ever even noticing you. But no, you want to fly around my fucking face.
I mean, it's lonely, dude. Haven't you heard about Oscar the lonely fly? He just wants a friend.
He ain't gonna find one here. He finds his demise. That's what he finds here, man.
So before you really interrupted my story, I'm going to get back to talking about my dog.
Yeah, your dog. Go ahead. With fentanyl addiction.
I would like to say hello to Michelle. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning, Michelle.
It's nice to see you.
Welcome to class.
Please have all your pencils and papers out on the desk and ready to perform. Yeah. So So I get a shit test done on him, right? Like I have to scoop it up in the bag, right? And you're supposed to use the bag, but you know, I just use my hand and then I put it in like the little vial just because he's my dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, it just didn't really bother me that much, you know, because he's, you know,
it's your dog.
We sleep together, you know?
Well, I mean,
he licks my balls every night before I go to sleep. Dude. Like what?
Plus, you're also used to it because when you take a shit, your lady told me you don't shit into the toilet. You shit directly into your hand and throw it in the toilet.
Right.
It's very weird that you do that.
Well, dude, it's the splash. It's the splash of the water that bothers me. You know, I just don't like how
butt cheeks.
Yes, dude. Yes.
So when you throw it in there, do you throw it in there or you just kind of plop it?
It's more of like I hold it here and then I go like that, like a tablecloth, like when you pull the tablecloth out. That's what I try. I try to go like.
But that's gonna give. Have you ever done that and it just flies to the wall?
Yeah, but what I've done is I've actually painted a little target up there, so when it does slide up to the wall, at least I can get a score for how close the bullseye is.
Now that's what you call turning lemons into lemonade.
That's exactly it. So I got my little lemonade stand down here. My Mr. my Mr. Boots. So nothing comes back on the test. So I'm like, oh shit, because I was hoping. I mean, not hoping, but I would have liked if it was like just a worm. Yeah, dude, I would have known, right? So I thought, I wasn't really worried about it until Friday morning. I get the test back, and the doctor's like, yeah, I don't know. You need to like bring them in. So I'm like, okay, well, when's your next appointment? And it was like Sunday, Monday, and nobody within 15 or 20 miles of me could I get them into. So I was like talking to my buddy who lives up in the mountains out here, like outside Sacramento, and his wife gave me a bunch of like vet names, right? So I call one up. They fit me in for an appointment. They're like, you got to get here by 3:00, or like we can't see him. So I like run to get the rental car. I pack the bag. I throw the dog in the car. Get on the road. I'm flying out of San Francisco, dude, and then I got smoked in traffic. Smoked, dude. So then I missed the appointment. So I drive like 100 miles, right? And then I go like 30 miles towards this one, right? And like I'm a half hour away, and they're like, sorry, we had an emergency, like a horse come in with an emergency, like we can't.
A fucking horse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're in the country, That's the thing about a vet, dude. You got to be able to fix a chicken, a pig, a horse, a frog, all in the same day. A hamster.
A hamster, a fucking snake.
I'm not going to a doctor. Why would I go to a doctor? A vet. Chicken, pig, frog.
You would think they know how to do people, right?
Yeah, dude, it's the same thing.
I don't think it's the same.
Arguably easier, dude, because a person can at least tell you what's going on.
True.
But you see, at least the thing, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe Mr. Boots is drug-seeking behavior. I didn't even think about that.
Maybe he needs a fix. He got the shits, dog.
He might have a chippy, dude. Mr. Boots has a chippy, dog.
That's what I'm saying, man. He probably got
San Francisco gave my dog a chippy.
Yeah. San Francisco got your dog hooked, man. And that's fucked up.
So I go to that vet, right? They say, go to this one. So I drive 30 miles back in the way that I just came from. I get to this other vet and I'm calling. I get there closed. They just have a paper sign out front. And then it gives me a list of 4 other vets to go to. The nearest one being 50 miles away.
And the second one being the one you just came from.
Mm-hmm.
So you went another 50 miles?
Yeah, dude, because at that point, now,
man, that's love.
Bro, I haven't slept really more than 2 hours.
Love. I don't even think you would have did that for your wife. I think you would have told your wife, listen, you can't, look, all right, I know your stomach's hurting, but you can't wait till Monday when we can go in our neighborhood. I guess if Boots could talk, you would have said that.
Well, the other thing that was on,
you would have said to him, listen, dog, no pun intended, but the next vet is 50 miles away. How bad do you feel? And if he could gave you, like, if he could have said 4, like 4 on a scale of 1 to 10, then you probably would have been like, okay, we could wait till Monday. But you have no way of knowing with the dog.
Right.
So it's not a love thing. It's that your wife could communicate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the thing, the whole time really that I have in my mind is he's eating and drinking. And that's usually the 2 telltale signs. If the dog's not drinking water, then you got like a big fucking problem, But, he kind of acted like the same. And then, the other part in the back of my mind, going out to his vet is like, it's more in the country, And I think part of the problem with Boots is he's scared of the city. There's a lot of like loud noises. There's no grass and shit like that. So I was thinking I could tell, like, if we give him some antibiotics and then I give him a few days, I stayed at my buddy's place until yesterday morning. And just gave him a chance to like run around. We took him down to the river, and
maybe just had the shits. Like people sometimes have the shits.
Yeah, and that's quite possible. And then the blood just came from having the shits.
I mean, listen, if I ran to the fucking doctors every time blood came out my ass, they might as well keep me in bed. Yeah. My ass and blood go hand in hand, especially with that fucked up fucking hemorrhoid. Lauren says my hamster needed a vet. He got a little arm cast because he had a cyst. Oh, imagine putting a little arm cast on a hamster.
Did you guys sign it?
Putting a little hamster cast on it. That would be cool.
It's one little piece of tape. Yeah. So then we got back, dude. I got back yesterday. And then, you know, this whole morning, you know, he's, you know, I'm walking with him trying to find a place for him to shit. Can't find any place to shit.
And he keeps pulling you toward the crack house.
Well, dude,
look, why do you keep pulling me in this direction? You just don't pick up that he needs to fix.
I want to show you this video I took this morning from our walk. Now, I walk out of my apartment. I make a left. There's about 2 houses before I get to the end of my block. This is across the street, right? Okay. So this is less than a block away from my house, right?
Meet the neighbors.
There, I got another one. A little longer one.
You got some new neighbors? They just moved in?
Bro, none of that was there last night at 11 o'clock.
Just moved in.
When I walked Boots, this was not there at all. Look at this shit, dude. He's got 2 mattresses. A bag, a bucket, a laptop bag. Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, he's just...
Dude, just sleeping.
Whatever happened to homeless people just being bums and crazy? You know?
And then this is
Caddy Corner. Neighbors moved out. My neighbors moved out. That tent, they moved.
This is Caddy Corner across the street from that dude.
Ooh, very nice.
None of this trash was here last night. And this is that old dude that I was telling you about. Every morning he fucking walks the streets and he picks up all this shit on our block.
Well, because dude, you call it trash, that's his treasure.
I mean, I see him throwing it away into other bins. He's not keeping it.
So then what the fuck is he doing?
He's picking the trash up off the street, dude, because
there's that much trash on your street.
Dude, that is the corner.
You know it's fucked up when the bums...
Dude, that is the corner, bro.
Trash on the street. You know that's fucked up when the bums are like, yo, guys, we got to start cleaning up a little bit. Pick up after yourself. You know, when you're done shit and wipe the floor. Don't leave it there.
But dude, if that shit's still there after the show, I think I'm gonna go down there with the Louisville Slugger and fucking kick him out.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
It's not very liberal of you.
I'm not a liberal. I'm fascist, actually. Some may even call me a I don't know. I don't know what word they would use.
You better be careful, dude. That might be one of those new Hamas motherfuckers coming over the border.
Yeah.
Fuck around, hit him with a bat.
I'm gonna get the motherfucker with an airstrike, dog. I'm gonna be dropping boot shit from the tree above him, dude. Just ping, 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 ping.
Yeah, you just drop a load.
Yeah, dude, I'm about to just fight fire with fucking fire in this city.
Make a paper plane and drop a load in the middle and then throw the plane.
I'll get my drone, dude. I'll fly the drone. Just drop little shits on top of them.
You should just do like the monkeys. Stand by your window, shit in your hand, and throw it at them.
I mean, what do you think I can do? What's my...
Nothing. There's nothing you can do. Move out.
I think
you already got us taken off of fucking YouTube again just for saying because you don't like homeless people living on your street. You're not allowed to not like homeless. You got to love them. Okay.
I do love them, Gary. That's the thing. I do love them. I do. They don't. They don't, bro. And that's the thing, bro. I've been on the fucking street, dude. None of this is compassionate at all.
No. You know what you should do?
What? Bring them in.
You should go over there with a cup of sugar.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Welcome to the neighborhood. Here's a cup of sugar. My door is always closed, but you can knock on it. And if it's not too late, I'll give you whatever you need, some TP. You know, you should be more loving.
I want to go down there with the bat, dude. I don't want to hit the guy.
What do you want to hit? His mattress?
No, I just want to scare him.
You want to go there and
scare him the fuck off the street, dog.
Beat his mattress?
I just want him to bounce, dog. I don't want to be walking my dog around a fucking mattress in the morning.
Why don't you just go over there and spoon him? Just get into bed with him and spoon him.
Dude, I actually thought about just letting him piss on the side of his mattress.
Me and Cyril back in the day, we tried to start one of those, you know how they were doing those trends? We tried to start a trend called spooning, where you find a bum sleeping and then you come up behind him and you spoon him and take a picture. And Mark did it in the bank. We found this dude sleeping in the bank. Yeah, it's on my Instagram, somewhere like deep on my Instagram. That was like back before I think I even did comedy.
Dude, I would want gloves on to do that, dog. I'm not getting anywhere near these motherfuckers.
Got next to it like this and laid next to it. I took the picture. And then we tried to make it a trend called spooning, where you would You find a bum sleeping, and you just kind of curl up behind him and take a picture of you spooning him. You think we should try to bring that back? None of the trends,
dude. I'm not doing that, dog.
None of the trends that we tried to get off ever happened. Like that didn't take off at all. And then we tried another trend, the nut sack wine cup challenge.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that actually.
Yeah, where you drop your nuts in a wine glass,
mm-hmm.
and then you try to pick up the wine glass with your ball sacks. You know, that one didn't take off either.
I feel were you good at that one?
Nah. I could have been if I wanted to. The Garcia men have very nice big balls. You know,
I remember that.
It keeps us grounded, which probably why I can't swim.
They're not balls. They're not buoyant.
Nah, my balls just keep dragging me down. They're very solid. You know,
dude. Man, you know, I've seen a lot of stuff in this neighborhood and in the city so far, but that was pretty bad, man. That's to me, that's bad. That's real bad.
Because it's right across the street from your house.
Yep.
It's right in your block, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when it's bad.
That's when
it's always, well, actually, that's when it's terrible. It's bad when you see it all around you. It's terrible when it's right outside your door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, my heart bleeds for you, man. But if you want to live in San Francisco, then you got to learn to love the fucking.
I'm just gonna
love the lazies. I call them the lazies because they're not bums. They're not insane. The dude got a laptop. He's just a lazy.
I mean, he's not lazy. He's just high. You know,
I mean, what time was
it? He's doing crystal.
What
it was
time?
8 o'clock in the morning. He just went to sleep.
Oh, that's his problem.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know. What do you think the solution to that is? Give him an apartment. You think that's the solution? If you gave him,
dude, I have another thing. I have another thing that I wanted to show you.
If you gave him an apartment, do you think he'd take care of it?
No, he wouldn't. So this is another letter that I got from the Postal Service this week to my mailbox. It says, one of our most important connections to the local community and to the world is mail. The United States Postal Service cares about our customers. That's why our employees work so hard to deliver your correspondence, checks, medications, and goods. Postal employees are deeply ingrained in our community. They are friends, family members, and neighbors to many. That's why we want to alert you to a recent disturbing rise in criminal acts against postal employees, vehicles, and mail receptacles, including mailboxes in the area. So I think they're getting torched or beat the fuck up. But then it goes on to tell you that they're offering a $150,000 reward for any information for people committing crimes around missing mail, damaged mailbox.
Dude, I see a $1 million idea here, man. I need to get out there and we could start a new show where we track down postal people, you know, doing shit to postal workers. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, dog, I'm down.
And we just like go and we track them down and film it. The Cut of the Jib. What's up, Cut of the Jib? It's been a while since we heard from you, man. Welcome back. Super chat. 199 high. Pee is stored in the balls. Is it? I don't think it is. Isn't the pee in the bladder and the sperm in the balls?
It's jism. The jism. The jism.
The jizz would be the cum. You know, I still pop them, but I don't have those guys floating in the middle. My river is empty. You know, so yeah, that's. Oh man, you are an ugly sneezer.
What you're supposed to say is, "God bless you, Brian."
Oh, you are so good.
You're so good looking.
Yeah, God bless you, Brian. You're right. That was rude of me. That the first thing I noticed was how ugly you look when you sneeze. Look, there it is. Look at that face. Look.
It's funny. This is what happens when I jizz too.
Oh yeah, I feel like you have a horrible fucking.
It's bad, dude. Oh, it's.
I feel like it's horrible. I think I look angry. I think I'd be like.
I feel like yours looks more painful, like when you orgasm. It's like you just ran up a hill backwards for 15 miles, threw up, 3 times on the way up, and then got to the top, and you're just like, and then you almost pass out, dude. And then as soon as you're done, you fall right to sleep.
Oh, no, I don't fall asleep. I sit there holding my chest and wondering if this is going to be the last time.
Hanging over.
I just kind of sit there. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I make an ugly face. I think most dudes too. Most dudes probably make a.
And you know what, dude? I don't mind at all.
Even like what would be a good?
It doesn't bother me. None, dude.
There's none.
No, there's none.
Women look gorgeous when they have an orgasm.
Amazing.
Their faces look beautiful. Men look like.
That's why I can never be gay, dude. It's not that I don't like sucking dick. It's I hate looking at them. That's the problem.
Yeah. And yet they always want you to, right?
Yeah, they're like,
try to look down, and they always like look me in the face.
Yeah,
look at me.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't want to look.
Ah, man, that's horrible, dude.
Oh my god.
I feel like a lot has come out already in the first 20 minutes of the show. What was it that Norm Macdonald said? I am a deeply closeted. I'm a deeply closeted homosexual. And the guy said, "Oh, you're a homosexual?" He goes, "No, I'm deeply closeted."
Such a great joke. Talk about like word choice too, bro. I mean, there's no fat on that at all.
I sent you that Tupac joke from Matt. What did you think of it?
Oh, dude, yeah, I like that. Yeah. I like that.
Joke, right?
Yeah. It's a good joke. Yeah, I love me.
He put it out already. So the joke is simply that he goes.
Yeah, let me put it up. I'll put it up.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Was that on the AC Jokes page?
Yeah, probably on the AC Jokes page. I mean, I don't think he did it great on the one they posted. I don't know why they posted that one. Because I don't think it was a good rendition.
Yeah,
but I think it is a funny joke.
Marilyn, what's your favorite part, boys? No, that's a different generation. I swear, my grandma went to see Juice because she thought it was actually about juice. So this was amazing, man. Some people are crazy. They think, Tupac faked his own death. But for the first time in 27 years, last week, there was an arrest in the murder of Tupac Shakur, which was amazing. And Tupac said he was happy to finally see justice being served.
I think that's a great joke.
Yeah, it is.
He's done it a lot better.
Yeah,
he's done it a lot better.
Yeah,
but still a good joke. It even holds its own on a bad rendition.
Yep. I'm a big fan of Bridgestone's puns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I like
Matt. I like Matt. I think Matt, when he wants to, could be very, very, very funny.
Yep. My one of my favorite jokes of his is the Tucker. Driving a train. Yeah, dude, I love that joke. The stick shift. The part where he says like the mechanic or something.
Oh yeah. It looks like he blew a tranny last night.
Yeah, he's like, "How'd you know?" I was like, dude. I think that's his best, at least my favorite,
All right, so you just said something that actually brought up what I wanted to talk about, because you said the whole thing about tranny, and it reminded me of that movie. If you guys haven't seen the movie Old Dads on Netflix, written and directed by Bill Burr and starring Bill Burr, this movie I thought was fucking great. I thought it was great, but I found it disturbing to me in a lot of ways, because it was almost like watching myself. Like there was so many incidences. Jasmine, if you're still watching, if you're still with us, Jazz, because my daughter saw it. Right when I saw it, I hit her up and said, "I got a movie for me and you to watch." And she's like, "I'm getting ready to watch it now." I was like,
you guys didn't watch it together?
Nah, I saw it here. She saw it over there.
You've only been doing it together for the last 30 years.
Yeah, she lives it. She lives it for the last 30, going to be 33 years. My daughter's about to be 33, man.
Yeah. Dude, I thought the writing was great. The acting was great.
I ain't gonna lie, it was great to see a good movie.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that it was on Netflix a little bit. You know.
Well, see, here's the thing that I got with it, man.
Because there was some.
I mean, the whole thing is really how he is Generation X going up against the new culture in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there were a lot of things though, man. I'm telling you, I was screaming at this movie while I was watching it.
It hurt me to watch, dude. The first 20 minutes, man, it was tough to watch.
I was screaming at the screen. I'm horrible. I was screaming, dude. But just the very beginning when he's driving, and he's just like, "Look at this asshole over here. Look at this fucking asshole." And then the kid gets in front of him with the scooter, and he's like, "What the fuck? Is he freestyling? Is he fucking freestyling?" Dude, I'm sitting there going, "Holy shit, that's me."
Yep.
I mean, we've also played my road rage incident on one of our episodes.
100% you, dude. Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, "Holy shit." You know, and now he also took my haircut.
Right.
So it even reminds me more.
So he's basically just a funnier version of you. Is that what you're saying?
A funnier version of me, yes. And I'm not
more talented, better looking.
The first time I ever saw Bill Burr, I watched on Netflix, his first Netflix special. I sat down one time and I watched it, and I was starting to really think about doing comedy, you know, because I was getting ready to go through going through the breakup and shit.
Yeah.
So I was really starting to think about it. Then I watched this show and I was like, why bother? I was like, this dude just said everything I was thinking of saying if I ever got on stage. So I relate to him on that level. But
and you guys are probably the same age too, right? Or close to it, I would bet. What are you, 57, 58? 59?
53. And I think I'm probably a little older than him.
He's 55.
Oh, all right. He's older than me. Okay, cool. Because I know Dave Chappelle just turned 50.
Yeah, that's something we have to get to also.
Yeah. But yeah, I gotta be honest. All right, let's break down the movie real quick, man.
Yep.
All right. Here's the problem that had me screaming. Okay. Because they make it like what he does is wrong. Like he's toxic. Now I know he wrote it and I know why he wrote it, you know what I'm saying? But yo, he got it out of me, man. I was bugging out because it's like I'm sitting there watching it and I'm like, he's not wrong. You know, okay, maybe the road rage. Sure. He could calm down with the road rage. So can I. But in all those other incidences that he goes through where he loses it on someone, he was right. He was 100% right. And
you know what's funny, dude? There's articles out there that people dogging it, dude. It's so funny to read. What
do you mean dogging it?
Dude, just saying that, like, you know, it's like, you know, Burr. Dude, let me post them up. You keep going.
Yeah. So, yo, it was just crazy because I'm screaming at him like he's not wrong. And I'm screaming, Bill, don't change. You're not wrong. Stand strong, Bill. You know, stand strong. And I got to tell you, hated his wife. Didn't like his wife in the movie. Don't feel she had his back at all in anything. Worried about herself. This dude is busting his ass for the family. And she's just, you know, all she cares about is getting her son into private school. Doesn't matter if the head of the school is shitting all over her husband. When he had to go and apologize in front of the whole school, my head almost exploded.
Dude, crazy, right?
I felt his pain. Like I felt his pain. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. Michelle says them being videotaped in the rental car was unreal.
Spoiler alert.
If I was taped in a rental
Spoiler
car.
alert.
Nobody really knows what she's talking about. But yes, that was crazy too. And then that also made me go, do they really do that?
Bro, and I had a rental car last weekend and I was like, dude, do they really do that? Am I signing some shit where that's
where they
in there?
see you jerking off in the back seat when you're at a rest stop?
Yeah.
That's horrible, dude. You're gonna end up on X.
Ecstasy? Yeah, that's why I was jerking off in the back of the car.
Yeah, well, never take ecstasy and drive.
I didn't. That's why I parked and got in the back of the car.
You're a dick.
But
my head almost exploded. It almost exploded. You know, And then like the whole thing of like, is and then that's the thing too that got me too, yo. Like he comes home and it's funny because when he came home and the chain was on the door, right away I would have been like, well, there's a broken door. That's what I thought right away. There's a broken door. You're not fucking locking me out with a chain in my own house. And then she's like, yeah, I know I locked you out. Why are you here? What do you mean, why am I here?
It's my house.
What the fuck are we talking about? Why is it that? And I had just saw like 3 other movies before that where the husband gets into beef with the wife and the wife just chucks him out. What the fuck is this chucking the dude out shit? That he just has to go. You're the one that's unhappy. You get the fuck out. I mean, I tried that with my ex-wife. It didn't work. I did try it. I said, look, you're the one that wants the divorce. Leave. You're the one that wants out. Then get out. Why is it you want out and I got to leave?
I want to ask you how that went, but I mean, I know.
I left. Which is very ironic because when she came to live with me, she came with the clothes on her back. And when I left with the clothes on my back.
Oh, dude.
Hey, listen, I know people, I didn't want to go through court or whatever, and I didn't want anything. The only thing I took was my 57-inch because it was Black Friday. I waited online for that shit, and my Xbox and my clothes. That was it. Everything else you could fucking take. But yeah, I'm the one that had to leave. What kind of shit is that the dude always has to fucking leave? I think the person who wants out should be the person who fucking leaves. Personally. That's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. What do y'all think? Is the G-Man just wrong again? Am I inconsiderate? I don't know. But all that shit.
Might be, Rabbit. You might be inconsiderate.
But all that shit had me fucking bugging. And when they were talking in the car, that shit had me dying.
Yeah.
Fucking dying.
And what was spot on, dude, is the writing was perfect.
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect. The dialogue was amazing.
When the black dude said, when what's his name says to the white kid, he goes, you listen to rap music? Yeah. He goes, you go deep or you just like all that mumble shit? He goes, nah, I go deep. Nas, this. And NWA. He goes, do you see the lyrics? I've seen the lyrics. And he goes, what happens when the N-word comes up? Do you say it? No, I don't say it. I think you say it. And then when he gets busted, nigga. That shit had me dying. That shit had me dying.
When he's eating the cereal?
Even with the cereal.
Yeah. He did great too, dude. That kid was a good actor. I don't know if he's a comedian or not. That kid, he's got to be. He's got to be, right?
I think he might be. But
dude,
I also started singing the NWA song. And at one point, when he started getting into the lyrics, you see Bill Burr. He looks back like, yo, this kid's kind of kicking it.
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. I did like, though, the kid who was the boss of their company, the t-shirt company.
I wanted to kill that kid.
Exactly. That's why he was great. Great, killer acting. Killer acting. He nailed that role, dude.
I wanted to kill that kid, yo.
Same thing with the principal. Also nailed the acting.
Oh, the two of them. The principal. Oh, man, when he said, all right, let's just cut the bullshit. I loved that scene. And he was 100% right. His wife was wrong. And you want to know something else I noticed in that fucking movie, too? And I don't know if he purposely did this. The kid is Susan Sarandon's son. Oh, who? His kid? His boy? The boy?
Yeah, it might be that. I think that the kid that
oh, you mean the boss?
Yeah, the boss. Lewis Malley. Oh no, okay. Miles Robbins, I think is that his name?
You tell me.
Yeah, I'll find it.
But that shit had me fuming. And then what's so crazy is, like, if you notice, whenever they would get into arguments, all the chicks were very handsy. They were all handsy.
I didn't know that. I didn't notice that.
When his boy, I think he's Italian. He looks Italian. The one
Bobby Cannavale. Yeah.
Yo,
he's
very great.
Talented.
He's great in that movie.
Yeah.
And he's
a great actor, dude. He's been in a lot of really good roles in the past 5 years.
He's a scene stealer. You know what I'm saying?
He really is. Yeah.
He doesn't need a big role. He just needs to be in the scene, and you're gonna notice him.
And he's like a better looking Brad Garrett, like an Italian better looking Brad Garrett.
I don't know who that is, but either way,
from Everybody Loves Raymond, big tall.
Oh yeah. It's funny because I always say that dude reminds me of my brother. In that show, he reminds me of my brother.
Yeah, this is Susan Sarandon's kid.
Oh wow, yeah, he was good in it, man. I wanted to kill him.
Yeah, he was great.
That scene when they see him in the fucking they finally run into him in the casino. Yeah, dude. All I thought to myself was, I have a new thing on my bucket list, and that is to do some sort of film where I get to do the slow motion walk. I want to do the slow motion walk, man.
All right, dude. Let's do it, dog. Let's do it. You're talking about coming into the casino?
Coming anywhere. Just I want to do that slow motion walk, man. I love that slow motion walk. It's in every fucking movie. I wonder what movie was the first movie to do the slow motion walk. It's in everything now, but there was a time when that was just the first one. Who was the first?
That's interesting. Well, let's no. It said slow motion 1907. I can't find anything for the walk, actually.
I would word it. What movie was the first to do a slow motion walk scene?
Yeah, that's literally exactly what I typed in.
Okay, yeah, well, you're learning. Okay.
$6 Million Man.
Oh, well, that's not gonna count because that's when he would like run and shit like that. That don't really count.
We got Bullet Time. That was the Matrix in '99. Bullet Time. That's what they call it.
Clockwork Orange. Yeah, that's right. They do that slow motion walk in Clockwork Orange. Wow, that's been around even longer than I thought.
Is this the walk?
I don't see anything. It's just YouTube.
My bad. All right. Yeah, but this isn't even like a good
Nah, it's not a good one.
I'm not going to say a good one, but I mean, it's good, but it's not.
It's not really slow. I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a slow motion walk.
We walked along.
Yeah, but the pacing of it isn't
calm on the outside.
Isn't like
thinking
like the old dads. Let me see if I can find the old dads. We'll just get that scene.
Nah, but that's legit a slow motion walk, dude.
Yeah.
You know how you walk is on you.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely want to do a scene with a slow motion walk.
The one scene,
and I don't want it to end with like some, like they do that a lot now too, where like it ends up with some comedy shit.
Right.
I want it to end with like me punching someone in the face or something.
Mm.
Or pulling out the heater on somebody.
I want to do a scene where there's absolute mayhem going on. It's like the
and you're walking through it slow.
No, the crescendo of the movie, right, dude? Like maybe it's me and you just in a street fight in San Francisco, dude, and we're just hitting crackheads with baseball bats, dude, and dudes in assless chaps are just coming up and slapping us with blue hair and shit. And then all of a sudden, dude, this fucking this Mitsubishi Eclipse 99 purple pulls up, dude. It pulls up and the radio comes on, right? And it's midday. And all of a sudden we hear Sade Smooth Operator coming on the dial, dude. And everyone just kind of hears it. And and in that moment, we realize that we're one. And then we get a little dance scene. Kind of like in Ferris Bueller's Day Off when they do the parade. That's what I wanted to turn into. I wanted to go from the most epic fight.
Until everyone starts dancing.
To Smooth Operator. When you hear the beginning of that song, you can't help it. You can't help it.
I'm putting it together in my mind. Like I'm seeing a scene where like you're punching this dude in the face, right? And he's like the last dude. He's the last dude that got to get taken out. Everyone else is already on the floor. I'm kind of behind you just watching. you know, and then the guy, right before you give him his last punch, he looks at you and goes, "Who are you?" And then you hear, "No need to ask. He's a smooth operator."
We do not own the rights to this song. This is not our music.
Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye, YouTube. Yeah, his wife aggravated me a lot in that movie because she didn't have his back. And what kills me is that, to me, is like the epitome.
It's the crux of the problem.
Yeah. She was trying to be the head of the household, you know. And like I said, they were very handsy because that dude, the one who swallowed the ring, the Italian dude.
Oh, yes.
His lady
yes.
smacks him in the face.
Yes. And is aggressive the whole time. Smacks him in the face, right? And then when he comes home, he's the one with anger issues, right? He's the one that got the anger issues. And what does she do? She puts the chain on the door, knowing that this dude has anger issues. She puts the chain on the door. He breaks the door, comes in, right? And then he's talking to her calmly. And she's flipping on him, flipping. And of course, she brings it to divorce right away. You got to get out. I don't want you in my home. He goes, really? This is where you're going to go with this? Because I got into beef with the principal, who, by the way, deserved every fucking thing he said. Right? And then what does she do? She starts pushing him and pushing him and pushing him. He doesn't put a hand on her, but he's the one with the anger issue. And then when he loses it because she keeps pushing him, then he's the bad guy. See, that's why we need bullies. We got to bring bullies back in 3D. These bullies need to get off the fucking internet. That's because on the internet, they're not real bullies. They're all, you know, we need to bring back real bullies because they build character. They teach you who to talk shit to and who not to talk shit to, who to put your hands on, who not to put your hands on. You know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is that that's why I have anger issues. To be honest, it's because I've been bullied, you know? So when someone pushes me into a corner and you're at that point where you're in a corner and it's all right, can't go left, can't go right, can't go behind me, then that's what's going to happen. You're going to bring the person, because now I feel like I'm being bullied. Now you're bullying me. And I don't know if you heard, but in 1986, I made a declaration. I will never be bullied again. The Anti-Bullying Act of 1986.
You know,
I've heard of that.
I don't know.
They actually gave $6 billion to Palestine during that. I don't know if you knew that's where the earmark funding went. It was supposed to go to little poor Puerto Rican kids in Astoria. It just didn't get there, dude. Fucking AOC, dude, little twat.
AOC looked like she got a little twat. Right? She got a really little twat.
Yeah, she reminds me of the dude that the Italian dude was dating in that movie.
I feel like
she's pretty. She's pretty.
It's
you want to see her naked?
It's probably pretty, but I feel like it talks a lot of shit. You know,
it's got teeth.
It's like you're looking to put that little shit in me. You know, like it disses the dick before it goes in her. You know, she puts it down.
You will own nothing and be happy.
But that shit killed me, man, because I'm sitting here going, yo, when the hell
you won't own this pussy, and this pussy will own you.
But I'm just sitting there going, when is this chick gonna take this dude's back? And at no point does she take his back. At no point. Even in the fucking very end, when that dude gives him advice about his kid and he doesn't freak out on it. He just swallows it. And she looks so proud to see her man swallowing some little fucking dickhead's fucking comments and having not to deal with it. He should have just said, go fuck yourself. Get away from me. I'm in my front yard. Don't talk to me. I don't even fucking know you. But then I'd be wrong. See, that's the thing, man. He wasn't wrong. And that's what really got me pissed about the whole fucking movie. Because in the movie, they made it like he was wrong. He wasn't wrong. He had every right to be fucking angry. Kills me.
That was an old comment. My bad.
Yeah, nah. Yo, kills me. Kills me. You know, and they're all laying their hands on the men, and that's okay. That's all right. Women are allowed to just smack the shit out of men, you know?
Well,
like I
I
said,
mean,
I
maybe
know,
that was the point. Obviously, he was
I
trying to
know the
make, right?
point. That's why
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's why, if he purposely.
Oh, dude, had to
made
be.
him
I mean,
hand
listen, dude. When you make a movie, you
everything
write.
is for a purpose.
Yeah, everything has a reason.
Yeah,
There's never not a reason.
I loved it, man. But then I got scared because in the movie he kind of conforms a little bit.
At the end, right?
And then it made me just go, man, I hope Bill doesn't conform, man. Not like with his wife. You're married, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, like with the business, because like he's getting in. You know what I'm saying? He's got a bunch of specials.
Dude. I mean,
He got the cartoon. He had that other thing on Roku, which was great. I don't know if you ever saw it.
Yeah.
And yo, traveling runner, what's up? Glad you made it, man. You missed a lot of cool shit right now, man. We're talking about that movie Old Dads on Netflix. Don't know if you saw it, but it was a great fucking movie. When they were in the car talking shit, that shit was so funny. And then that dude's like, "Oh, you guys toxic." I like when he goes, "Wait a minute, he is a guy, right?" The movie was so good, dude. The writing was so fucking good. The teacher annoyed the shit out of me. And just the whole thing. I'm like, and you know what it is? I'm tired of movies like that. This ain't the first movie to be that way. Where the father's wrong because someone comes into the family that's fucking everything up, and everyone in the family loves him. But the father is like, you're fucking everything up, and then the father's the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Check it out, dog.
Yeah, Traveling Runner.
Rated G approved. Rated G approved. Me and Brian both give it thumbs up, man. That movie was good. But it reminded me of me so much, man. It had me doing some inner thinking. And then at the end, I was like, no, I'm fucking right. I'm not buying that shit. I'm fucking right. I have a reason to be angry, and I'm gonna if you give me a reason, I'm gonna be angry. I'm right. I'm not gonna fucking sit there and cater to these fucking idiots.
So I think
I like what he said. What he said to the dude, he goes, "That's body shaming." And he goes, "Hey, we got people, they're what do you say? Out of shape." He goes, "Maybe we could put a salad bar in the front." And Italian dude goes, "Man, that would be great."
Dude, I like the one scene too when they're sitting around there trying to come up with the theme for like the fundraiser or whatever. And this dude's like, "Why is it always that there's a straight white male dominating the conversation?" And he's like,
"Is he talking about us?" Wait a minute. He goes, "Wait a minute, you're a white male." And he said he's Sri Lankan. He got 3%. Maybe you might want to check my 21andMe.
Yeah, my 23andMe. Yeah, 23andMe.
My 23andMe. I'm 3% Sri Lanka. That shit was funny. I did the 23andMe. It turns out I'm 5% God body.
That is not true at all.
That's a New York joke for my 5%ers out there. You don't hear about them.
Again, not funny.
You don't hear about them. That's because you're not from New York. You don't get the joke.
What, the 5%ers? What, the dudes handing out the shit on the street talking about what?
No, those are the Black Israelites.
Black Israelites? Yeah, they call them, what are they, the 1%ers or 3%ers, 2%ers?
No, the 1%ers would be your family. With your outdoor weddings. With your outdoor weddings and fucking, if we step inside to the first room.
Did I tell you I bought a Harley this weekend?
You didn't buy no fucking Harley.
Yeah, dude. I did that, and we bought a bunch of white sheets.
Traveling Runner says, "Peace to the gods and the earths." Peace, brother.
Dude. Oh man. I just like, man, I think, throughout the movie, I was annoyed by all the characters, right? The characters that were, against how we feel, right? Our philosophies.
You mean against
I mean, I agree with
basic, knowledge and understanding and morality.
Yeah, dude. But the part, I was actually talking with my boy about that this weekend.
Even when he went to bring that fucking, remember with the olive tree? And I knew that bitch was going to say something. He brings an olive tree and right away. And then she says that it's going to attract mad insects. And she goes, it's funny how you bought the tree that's exactly like you. Bitch, what did you just say?
Yeah.
Oh, man, yo. I mean, listen, I'll say this. In the movie, Bill definitely has a lot more because I would have lost it so many times on right before anything. My kid wouldn't have went to that school. It's the community. Shut the fuck up, a community, man. Just teach my kid math, readings. You know, I don't even know if I want them teaching them science anymore.
Yeah.
I think, school should be a lot shorter. Reading, writing, and math.
What are you going to read, though? Read what?
Fucking Johnny likes Joey, and the story of my first fisting. That's another thing too. They got these books now.
How to spoon the unhoused.
Yeah. They got these books now that try to give kindergartens, which teach fisting. And I'm like, teaching fisting?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
man.
bro. Dude, sometimes though, when
we didn't have no book on how to do that shit.
when I see some of that shit though, dude.
I never even tried it.
I feel like that shit just to get us angry though, dude. I feel like those stories are not real.
Oh no, they are, because they'll show it straight out of the book. They'll show you the book. I've seen things where I'll find the name of the book. I'll remember to find the name of the book. Could we make a quick turn real quick? Could I tell you something that got me aggravated? I'm going to wait for you to join us again.
Dude.
I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to wait for him.
I'm trying. I want to find this book, dude.
I think we found it once. I think we found one and we read it. But it talks about fisting and what's better, fucking spit or lube, but it doesn't say why not both. I feel like one complements the other.
I think we should watch this video real quick.
What are you playing?
Then Marge Stone.
Look at the dude. Look
at don't have the ability.
Look at it. Look at the shield. The shield. What is that?
Was that Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
I'll never forget the day he showed up to a show wearing that fucking shield, dude. I'll never forget it.
I said to him, there, bro.
Oh, you were there?
I seen it, and I was like,
were you there when I said to him, what the fuck are you doing with that on your face? And he goes, what? I go, you're not getting on the stage with that. Just take that fucking thing off. What are you, fucking crazy? The fucking shield. The best is the people with the mask and the shield. The best. All right, what are we watching here?
Make a mask mandate. And tonight I was going to talk about the need for a second high school, but I was sidetracked by, for the boys, pussy, or the idea of pussy, or the idea of pussy. A Mexican is a Mexican is a Mexican. Take her out back, we boys figured, then hand on the titties. Put it in her coin box, put it in her cornhole, grab a hold of that braid, rub that calico. You can find that on page 39 of the book called Out of Darkness, which you can find at Hudson Bend Middle School and Bee Cave Middle School. All right, not gonna lie, I had to Google cornhole because I have the game in my yard. But according to Wikipedia, cornhole is a sexualist slang vulgarism for penis. The term came into the use in the 1910s in the United States as verb form to cornhole, which came into usage in the 1930s, means to have anal sex.
Put those nipples away,
children
man.
to learn about anal sex.
It's a family
middle school. I have never had anal sex. I don't want to have anal sex. I don't want my kids having anal sex. I want you to start focusing on education and not public health.
Stone, you're on.
You are supposed to be educating our children, not teach them about anal sex.
Thank you, Ms. Bell.
Well, hold on a second. Pause that 1 second real quick. There's a couple things I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First of all, the poem wasn't even that good.
It wasn't a poem. It was just, I think it was just dialogue.
Oh, it was just
dialogue? Not dialogue. What's the other one when it's not dialogue and the person's just talking in a novel? I haven't read a book since I was
I don't know. But
14.
But there's an issue there though, man. She doesn't want the school teaching her kids about anal. But yet she's never done anal. So if the school doesn't teach her, who's gonna teach her? Huh? You want her
their uncle. Their uncle. That's his teaching about anal, dude.
But what's crazy is you want to know something? No one needs to teach them. They will figure it out.
Yeah, dude, no one taught me, dog.
Exactly.
I got very proficient at it very fast.
Well, I'm sure the heroin addiction helped to bring it along.
They usually leave you constipated, the heroin addiction, so it tightens the sphincter. So heroin and anal do not go together. What goes together is crystal meth and anal.
I don't even wait.
Which brings me to our next episode of Spooning with the Unhoused.
Spooning with the unhoused. With the outdoorsmen, dude. Don't we call them outdoorsmen now?
Dude, maybe that's what I should start doing here in San Francisco. I'll just get someone to follow me around with a camera, and I'll just pretend to be unhoused and see what kind of adventures I can get into with my homeless friends.
You probably have a lot more friends.
Yeah, dude, that's all it's here. That's the reason I haven't made any friends in San Francisco. I have an apartment. I'm the outlier. I pay rent. They don't like me.
Yeah, well, I forgot actually what the fuck we were just saying.
We were talking about the lady teaching her kids how to do anal. And then we said their uncle would teach them to do anal.
You know what's so funny is I wish her husband was in the crowd when she goes, "I have never done anal," and then they show the husband. The husband's like, "Yeah, no, she's telling the truth, Your Honor. Not once. She's never done anal."
They're like, all right, you don't even need to put your hand on the Bible. We know you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
We can hear the dejection in your voice.
Yeah, but there's no need to teach them, man. That's the thing. There's no need to fucking teach them. They'll figure it out. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, if they want to do it, right? Because somebody did it for the first time. They figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking that shit is crazy. I saw this shit the other day. Have you seen the new commercials from Subaru? I hate these. I hate these billion-dollar companies, right? I think it's safe to say Subaru's probably got at least $1 billion, right? But definitely millions. And I hate when these companies try to act like they're doing something good. You're not. You don't give a fuck about anything. They got the new Subaru pet thing. The Subaru adopt a pet. Adopt a fucked up pet. They're not even giving good pets. They're giving fucked up pets. Dogs with like.
Yeah, let me play the commercial. This one?
Yeah, oh, the poor guy. And don't get me wrong, I love these fucking animals, man. Don't get me wrong.
6 million pets in animal shelters in need of a home. He found it in a boy with special needs.
It's like, bro, what are you doing selling cars?
As part of our love promise,
Look.
Retailers host adoption events and have donated $28 million to support local animal shelters. We're proud to have helped over 230,000 pets so far, changing the lives of dogs like Jack and the families who adopt them. Subaru, more than a car company.
So now they want you to adopt these,
Subaru care facility.
They want you to adopt these 3-legged dogs, one-eyed dogs, and all this shit. And you got dogs with 2 legs, and they're donating the money to the place. I'm like, you should be giving that money to the people who adopt the fucking animals. Or how about this, Subaru? Are you at least gonna give them a car? Because the dog can't go out for a walk. It's got 2 fucking legs. So are you at least gonna give them a car to drive the fucking dog around in? You want these people to adopt fucked up animals? Why don't you build a place for them? Build a little farm for them or something, where you could bring your fucked up animals. And then, Subaru will take care of it.
Oh,
look how adorable. It's not fucking adorable. Look at that. Look at that. Like I said, I love the animals, but I'm just thinking of $1 million company telling me to adopt a fucked up animal. I don't know. I have a problem.
It's like, dude, it's just everything now, right? And 2020 and what happened during 2020 and the aftermath of 2020, I feel like eroded a lot of beliefs in anything that's out there, dude. And I guess it's always been like this, you know, and now we just notice it more. But like, dude, you know, I'm watching all this Israel Palestine stuff. Did you see all that, the news when it broke about the hospital bombing when that happened?
No. Oh yeah. When it happened, I was watching a lot of stuff.
When that hospital got bombed, at first they blamed Israel, right?
Yeah.
And then the mainstream media picked it up, and then it flipped to Palestine. And then New York Times, dude, was putting out photos of bombed buildings, dude, that they're not the buildings that got bombed. Yeah. They do that all the time. Like when you're online and you're reading a news article, look at the little blurb underneath the photo. It'll tell you the year, the date, and the location of where it's from. It'll say hospital bombed, and then it'll show a burned out building. And that burned out building is from 2016 in another fucking country.
Yeah, well, that's what they're using. Chick, I don't know. I think she was Israeli, but she was doing the news hiding behind a car on the floor and reporting. And then people were like walking their dogs right behind her. Like in the back, you see people just walking, riding bikes, and she's hiding under the car as if she's being like, you know, like if the place is under attack.
Huh.
That's like, what's his name back in the day who got in the puddle? Remember when we had Hurricane Sandy and that dude did the report? What was his name? That he got inside like a big puddle to make it look like he was in the water, but then you can see people walking behind him and cars going by.
Hold on.
It's hysterical. It really is hysterical. I'm sorry if I find funniness in that, man, but I feel like that's fucking hysterical. I'm trying to find something that I stumbled on the other day.
I want to talk about the Chappelle thing too, dude. Have you seen the articles about that coming out?
I've seen a bunch of things. I heard a bunch of things.
Did you hear what he said?
Somewhat.
Because there was a little.
Yeah, go ahead. Bring it up.
There's a little tape. If anybody's wondering, you should follow this account. It's a private meme account, and I'm not gonna say it.
What the fuck has been going on with that shit? These niggas are here. These UFOs keep coming to Earth, and it made me think of an idea for a movie. It sounds dumb, but hear me out. In my movie idea, we find out that these aliens are originally from Earth, that they're from an ancient civilization that achieved interstellar travel and left the Earth thousands of years ago. Some other planet they go to, and things go terrible for them in the other planet, so they come back to Earth, decide that they want to claim the Earth for their very own. It's a pretty good plot line, huh? I call it Space Jews.
Now,
but that's an old clip.
It's an old, yeah.
I mean,
This is
his last special.
Yeah. And it says Dave Chappelle at a recent show went on a 15-minute rant on the Israel-Palestine conflict at a sold-out show of 22,000 people. It was at the TD Boston Garden too. What happened to Israel is wrong, but it doesn't justify killing innocent civilians. You can't take tens of billions from my country and kill innocent women and children, cut off water and electricity off, which was met by a loud applause and free Palestine chants.
Yeah, well, they're saying that what happened was somebody yelled out. When he said that, someone yelled out, "Shut the fuck up."
Mm-hmm.
Some articles say they said, "Shut the fuck up, Dave." Other articles say they say, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
And then he started going at that person.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that they had a Reddit thing going on. What do they call those? Where they start, commenting, because I'm not on Reddit. I don't really fuck with it. But isn't that the spot where they do all those
people were talking about it on Reddit?
Yeah. Okay. So one person said that they were at the show, stole that joke from the legendary Mel Brooks, Jews in Space.
Let's hear the joke.
No, I mean he said Jews in Space because in
the movie?
In the movie, yeah. Yeah, I mean maybe subliminally, probably wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah.
But the person said that the person who screamed "shut the fuck up" was their people, and that
saying it at somebody else in the crowd,
saying it to someone else in the crowd, that there was these three chicks, they were talking through the whole thing. They had left, and then they came back and started talking again, and the person yelled out, "Shut the fuck up" to them. And Dave Chappelle thought it was to him, and then started going at the guy. So I don't know. You know, that sounds more likely, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, because why would you go to a Dave Chappelle show knowing full well who he is? Like, everyone knows who he is.
Yeah,
you know
dude.
what I'm saying? So why would you go to a show if you know, to what? Scream out, shut the fuck up? That don't make sense. I think it's more likely he was saying it to somebody else.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, that's what I think. I was trying to find this thing, man. Yesterday, last night when I was driving home, Spank hit me up.
Spank dog.
Spank dog.
We gotta get him back on the show, dude.
Oh man, I'm scared. Now that we go live, I'm terrified with him, dude. I'm telling you, he put.
I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna invite him. I'm gonna invite him. He's gonna come on the show, bro. I'm not gonna tell you. He's gonna.
I just want to let you know something. I have. There's only one episode I never put out of Rated G before I started even doing this Rated G with you. The first Rated G. Rat Pack.
Yeah.
That's his episode's the only one that I didn't put out. It's the only one. I called him up and I said, "Yo, dude, I'm listening to it. Do you really want me to put this out, man? Because you're not gonna look good in this, man. You're nuts, you know." And we didn't put it out. It was too crazy. It was too crazy.
What was he even talking about?
Oh my god, dude! It was too crazy because Homeboy has no filter, man.
No.
Has
he gotten concussed a bunch of times? I feel like he's gotten concussed several times.
He almost died, man. He almost died. Nah. He got hit with the gallon Hennessy bottles, the big ones.
In the dome.
Yeah, during a fight. And yeah, it didn't go so well, man.
So was he different after that? Did you like notice it? Like a big difference?
Not really, sad to say. Not really, man.
It leveled him out a little bit.
I can't find it. This sucks, man.
So what?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got it.
What was up with Spank? Why'd you bring him up?
Oh, because he hit me up yesterday, right? And then we started talking. I mean, we spoke for like almost my whole ride back.
Oh, on the way back? Dope.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So we were kicking it the whole time, right? And then we started talking about about SSL. We started talking about, have you spoken to Pete? Have you spoken to Kurt? This and that. And then I brought up that you bought the album.
Oh.
And he was like, "Oh, word, he bought the album." I said, "Yeah, motherfucker paid like he paid like
it was 70 bucks, 70, 80 bucks. Yeah, almost 100.
He was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And he was bugging out. So then I get home and we're still talking. We're still kicking it. And I get home and and we're talking about, he's like, "Wait a minute, your boy paid 60 bucks?" I said, "Yeah, that should be going for like 60 bucks. And we won't see a cent of it, right?"
None.
And I start laughing. He's like, "These motherfuckers." And then I go, "Yeah, dude, you can get it online." And we start going online and we find that they're selling our EP, which we put out as a teaser. And that's something that never went out. That was given
to people,
to people specifically or to companies.
Got it.
So obviously whoever put it out there is somebody who was, in the know.
Right.
Right. And they're selling it for $100.
Really? That's crazy, dude.
$100. We saw shit for like 120. We were bugging out. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I found this one page. Right? Oh, yeah, actually, I'll send it to you. I'm going to send it to you because I found it. We found this one page, right? And where is it? How do I send this? Share. Where's the share?
Was it for a CD or a vinyl that was that expensive? Probably vinyl, right?
It was a CD.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a CD. Hold on. I could just send this like this to you. Copy text. Brian. And so what happened was, so we're looking at this shit and I'm looking, and then I find this site that's like dedicated just to the one song, Mother Made a Motherfucker.
There's a website?
Yeah, it's not a website. It's a dude who like put up, I don't know. I sent it to you just now. This way you can show it. But it was hysterical, man, because actually it was real cool. I'm not going to lie. I actually went to bed in a very cool, feeling good about myself in a sense. This is kind of a bragging thing. I'm not even going to lie. Just keep going down where it says comments. So they basically this page just has that song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But where it goes more comments, there's a section that says more comments. Go down a little more. Right there, more comments. Go to the comments. There you go. And I started reading the comments, and most of them are really good. You know what I'm saying? Zoom that in a little bit.
Oops. The fuck? Hold on. There you go.
There you go. Right. So most of them are good. Like some of them are really good. This one blows my mind. There are still OGs out there that still come to throw up this dope ass album. Right?
Upvotes. They're saying that's like a like on this on this thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So keep scrolling because a lot of stuff. Oh yeah. This person wrote everything. Every time this song came up, I needed to dance. Every time it seems like that's just being still the rule in 2021 since 1993. And then one person wrote even 2022, and another person wrote even 2023. Right.
I remember in 1993, the CD was a blind buy back then just because of the cover. And I wasn't disappointed. When it came to the music, I didn't know the band before I bought it, but I've loved this band ever since. This album is a milestone in funk and hip hop.
Yeah. So keep scrolling down. No, the other way. Yeah. So keep going. This I get dissed in two of them, which I want to try to find. There's a lot of German ones because we were big in Germany.
Interesting. You know what it probably was? They probably had club mixes.
Oh yeah, I used to play in the clubs. People would send me clips of it playing in the club. So this person wrote, awesome track. Remembering searching for this album everywhere years back. Couldn't get it anywhere. Eventually found it in a secondhand CD shop in France. That's pretty dope. The album wasn't that great though. This track is brilliant though. Just the cadence and beats, etc. Cheers. But then look what someone wrote underneath that one. Fuck off. The record is amazing, dude. Really good jam band with a straight up assassin on vocals. Big up to that dude. But one dude writes how he hates every one dude wrote how he hates every lyric on the song. Hold on. The song is the stairway to heaven of rap.
That's crazy, bro.
That's a great fucking compliment. This is not only the best song, it's maybe the best rap song ever. I don't know about that, but I do appreciate that. Then I don't know what that is. That's in German.
Interesting that you're popular in Germany, dude. Do you you have some
I say it as a joke because I don't remember if you remember that movie Singles with Matt Dillon. And he was in that band and he kept saying, we're very big in Germany.
Oh.
So I would always say that, but the truth is we were. But hold on, go back to that. Because there's one where this dude rips me apart. But still says the song is dope. You know what I'm saying? When I rock this track in my car, it's a little kind of a long one. But there's some really cool ones. We were bugging up. Canada in 2021. They put that one. Loved it. This is rock and hip hop. Awesome. Oh boy, last time I listened to this, blah, blah, blah. Keep going.
The time is still trying to catch up with the song. That's cool.
That's actually cool. I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Oh, this dude used to listen to it skateboarding.
Yeah, snowboarding.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
But there's one where the brother says, oh, right there. All the verses are horrible. The rhyming of mellow with Goodfellows, he means good fellas, right? That being said, this track is dope as hell, on point, scratches, great samples, and Edie Brickell riff.
Eddie Brickell.
No.
Edie Brickell, is that what it is?
No, Edie Brickell.
Edie
I do
Brickell?
know the name because that's the bitch I had to give a 50% publishing to.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Don't even know the woman. I had to give her 50% publishing.
Well, you shouldn't have sold her fucking song, you piece of shit.
And here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Once again, it's not the lick. If you fucking want to be technical, it's not the lick. Does it sound like it? And one person said it sounds like it. And yes, that person is correct. And every other person who said we sampled it is wrong. D Smooth played it. And it's not the fucking lick, but it does sound like it.
This is pretty funny. Legend has it that those who started to jump to the song are still doing it in 2019. 25 years later, after last listening to it, the final made me fall off my chair and climb up the walls of my room, just like in the good old days. Legend has it.
Oh, and they put the time stamps.
Yeah.
Yeah, one person. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool, man. It's that was a nice little boost to my ego to know that some shit I wrote over 20 years ago.
Yeah, dude, it's insanely, like, you look at all the reviews from other places and it really is insanely popular.
Nah, dude, I'm telling you, 90% of everything I read was nothing but good reviews, calling it one of the best songs ever made, fucking, and a couple of people get props to my lyrics. But you know what? I will say this. I never thought I was a good lyricist. You know what I'm saying? To keep it real.
I never thought that either.
Nah, I was okay. I think I say some great shit. Don't get me wrong. I say some deep shit. There's some shit that I wrote that I'm like, yo, that was kind of kind of hot, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I once said, I roll on the scene like a Philistine. I thought that was a dope line. And yes, I'm allowed to say mellow and good fellows. Why can't I say that? This is hip hop. We're allowed to change words around. Go fuck yourself on that comment. I would have accepted it because I wasn't a great lyricist. I'm a great performer. I'm a great entertainer. I'm not a great. No, I'm a great entertainer.
No. You said I wasn't a good lyricist. You're not a good lyricist.
I'm not a
present tense. Yeah.
No. I'm a good lyricist. I just wasn't a great lyricist. All right. I got lyrics. If you listen to my shit, I got lyrics. But that was the first album. You got to listen to the True to Life stuff. The True to Life stuff.
I've never listened to any of the True to Life stuff. I mean, I listen to this. I listen to this every once in a while.
Go to SoundCloud, man. It's on SoundCloud. Check it out. And I also got my Rust and Blues stuff up there too, man. You should take a dive into some of the ill lyrics I've written. I've written some good songs. I just wasn't a great lyricist. No. But I feel like I did get better. And I say some shit every now and then.
You definitely say a lot of shit a lot of times. Yeah. You're always saying something.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You shouldn't.
And yet I do.
Yet here we are.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
So they say.
Oh
man.
I'm missing a lot of people today. I hope our a lot of our normals are still there, man. Doing good. I hope they're having a good week.
They might have gotten locked up.
How's your week start? You had a good month? Oh no, your Monday you were with the dog.
No, bro. I woke up to a dude sleeping on my fucking corner. It has not been a great morning.
Well, the water in my closet finally stopped.
That doesn't affect me much.
And then I get a call yesterday. And then I get a call yesterday while I'm in the city from the dude who fixes the place. And he says to me, "Is there water coming in your house?" And I said, "I'm not home." And he goes, "Oh, because the person under you said there's mad water coming into their house." And I'm like, motherfucker, are you telling me when I got home, there's going to be some sort of fucking water damage again?
Yeah.
What happened?
No, there's dudes working on the house. It sounded like someone was knocking. So I was just checking.
Suffice to say, I got home and no water came in my house that I could see.
So was it leaking from underneath in between?
I guess in between somewhere, but
maybe you have a firmament above your apartment.
I have no idea what that means.
A firmament, water above, water below. You're in the dome.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a firmament.
Okay, I get it. Yeah. All right.
So heavens above, heavens below.
Fucking yeah. So I came home, no water. So I'm happy with that, man. And the water in my closet stopped now, and now it's just a matter of they got to come in here and fix all this shit.
Which they won't.
No, my landlord thinks because he stopped the water. He thinks because he stopped the water that's it. End of the day. No, dude, this shit needs to get fixed. That door, my door, it's cracked open and warped. It's starting to get mold.
Yeah.
And what's fucked up is they're gonna give me a new door, and it's not gonna be as nice as the door that's there.
Of course,
the door that's there is like a solid one.
Yeah, wood door. They're gonna give you a hollow one. The one you open it is real fucking light.
Yeah, it's real light. You fucking rip it off the hinges.
Yeah, it's like computer paper.
Fucking shit. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, dude.
I don't need that shit. So whatever. It's gonna take more than just stopping the water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still got holes in the ceilings.
Mm-hmm. You have hose in your ceiling?
Hose in the ceiling, hose
Nice,
in the wall.
dude. Hose in different area codes? Dude, I wish I had a couple hose in my ceiling, dude.
Oh, you got hose in your ceiling.
I keep them in the basement.
As you should.
Change the radiator.
You got to keep them in a cool, damp place.
Yeah.
That's what you got to.
So they don't go bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A. So what you got for me, Brian? What's on your mind, man?
I'm just thinking about San Francisco, really, dude. I'm going through a shift, I think, right now. Right?
Aren't we all?
Yeah, we are. So, I mean, you look a couple episodes back, I went deep down that Tartarian rabbit hole for a while, which, I kind of put up there with Flat Earth for being like out there, like real out there. That's like Tartaria is the deep one, dude. Lumeria, Tartaria. Sean, what up, dude?
Sean, what up, baby? I'm actually gonna call you after this show, Sean. I need to talk to you.
So, dude, when I started going down that Tartarian rabbit hole, and I just started looking at all the architecture in the city, and I started like, I'm just watching videos, and I noticed I was getting caught in the rabbit hole.
You lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I know, dude. And I had I lost 5 pounds, which is 20% of my body mass. So that's significant. So I've decided I need to put a little bit of a break on the Tartarian stuff. And
we're all glad you did.
Yeah, dude. And honestly, what that has kind of done is I've really taken a big break from any conspiracy theory videos, any, scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or anything like that, watching any YouTube videos, and even watching, I still read the news, but I'm not watching it in the same way that I once was. And now I'm starting to think, like, I don't know if I want to get away from it all, like almost completely. Like I want to stop caring about it in one sense, because I do feel like there's not much we can do, but in the same way, I want to be able to try to make the difference. That's where I'm at right now. So where like I don't want to cry and complain about how bad the San Francisco city government is fucking up the city. I don't want to go investigating into how the mayor is stealing money and putting it in her pocket. What I want to do is clean up the streets myself with a baseball bat. That's the route I want to start. I think that's the route I want to start going.
Why don't you go out there just with like a broom with a really thick handle?
You know what I should do? Do just a leaf blower. Dude, just full fucking blast, dog. And be like, dude, you can't. I didn't touch him. I didn't hit him with anything. Unforced trauma, dude. It's a fan.
That's exactly what
fan.
You should do.
That's the perfect weapon.
No, you know what you do.
You should. Dude, I'll order one. I'll
order one right. And what you do is, was he like on the grass?
No, it's the sidewalk. I could just say I'm blowing the leaves off.
Yeah, blow the leaves right onto his bed.
Dude, how great of a video would that be?
You should just do that to all the homeless people, dude. They got their tents.
I'm buying a backpack blower.
Tents blow away, son.
Dude, just go around the city, dude. I'll put I'll dress up. What should my superhero name be?
You should try to. Well, you're too tall to look Mexican.
Oh, dude, but yeah, dude, cape. Well, I don't really want.
You could call yourself the leaf blower.
But what I want, dude, is that I don't want to wear like I don't want to wear a cow, the blower. I don't want to wear a cow. I just want to wear like the Ninja Turtle thing. So I have like the thing over my eyes and then it just goes right around here.
No cape. See more butts.
King Handles. Welcome to the show, dog.
I knew something was missing. I knew something was slacking, man. Big up. So now we got Traveling Runner and King Handles in the house, man. I think and Zero was here. I don't know.
Gato, ¿dónde estás? Gato Gordo. Oh,
He
bro.
says, no, you need to keep to the blowing in the wind.
Keep the blowing in the wind. Oh, bro. Yeah, check this out. $90.
You got to get a high-powered one.
Well, I mean, this is old.
Yo, you could dress up like the Chainsaw Massacre. You know, what's his name?
Dude, look at these pictures this dude has on his wall back here. He looks like he's kissing some kid with chemo.
Oh my God.
Hey, look at that.
Yo, did you see?
chemo.
Yo, did you see?
Kissing chemo, dog.
Yo, did you see Paris Hilton's new baby? She posted the picture of her new baby. Did you see this baby? See,
No,
this is
dude.
what I mean when I say I hate when people say there's no ugly babies, man.
Oh my God,
I really hate when people say there's no ugly babies. There are ugly babies. Okay. You should be a Groot. You should be Groot. Oh, yeah. That'd be good too. With a leaf blower. Because he has no leaves. You know, a tall, lanky damn tree. Living life in the spotlight are inevitable.
This is from Paris Hilton. Here, I'll read it aloud. Here, we'll look at the photo first, and then we'll go to her response.
Yeah. Yo, I just want to say, I saw a meme yesterday, right? And it said, has anybody asked Paris Hilton's baby what we should do concerning Israel and Palestine? Because little bro looks like he has all the answers. He said, because little bro look like he has all the answers. It's an alien gray in disguise. Yo, that head. How is she smiling right now? Well, it's a good thing she was a hoe. That shit probably slipped right out.
She looks good though, dude.
She looks fantastic.
She looks great. I mean, there's a little too much plastic in that face for me.
There's a lot of plastic in the face.
Yeah, but from the neck down, dog.
She looks fantastic.
Yeah, I love her hair.
No, she's fantastic. But look at that head, dog. That thing is insane.
Oh, what did you say?
Living
life.
Little bro look like he has all the answers.
Living life in the spotlight. Comments are inevitable, but targeting my child or anyone else's for that matter is unacceptable. This hurts my heart more deeply than words can describe. I've worked hard to cultivate. I don't even want to read this. Dude.
That's all about love, respect, and acceptance. Look, you put yourself out there when you put up the picture of your big-headed kid.
Bro, I rarely ever post a picture of my wife.
I don't post pictures
at all.
of my kids. I do, but very rarely. Because that's what comes with it. King Handel says, I saw a tape back in like elementary school. She has zero issues pushing that little man out. That's what I was kind of saying. Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. Sean says she had to have had a C-section. I would hope. Dude. I would hope. She probably had a belly and it was all head. The belly was all head. She probably came out. You remember that? On Family Guy when they had the baby pop out and it was smoking?
Mm-hmm.
It was smoking a cigarette and it had that like really huge head and that little body. That baby got a huge head. And look, I could fucking say that. Who knows? Maybe is it a boy or a girl? I don't even know.
It hasn't decided.
It hasn't decided yet. And I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure that's the right answer.
Yeah.
You know, aliens hiding in plain sight.
Stewie Griffin has a football-shaped head, and that's a joke about how large she must have been.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, if you really watch Family Guy, you will know that Stewie's head is big and like a football because he was jumping on his bed and he banged his head on the ceiling one time.
And squished it?
And it made him into a football head. Yeah. But I always say, man, it's ugly babies. I remember one time what a friend of mine posted a picture of her new grandkid on TikTok, right? And right when I looked at the picture, the minute I looked at it, I just said, wow, that's one ugly fucking baby. I didn't mean to say it. It just spewed out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, that is one fucking ugly baby, right? And then I started to feel a little bad. I'm like, my mind right away, look and say that's an ugly fucking baby. You know why? Is it just because it's rare? Like most babies are cute, but not all babies.
Not white ones.
Yeah, so it's like I see that and I start to feel bad. And then I get a text from a mutual friend. And all the text said was, I'm going to hell. That's all it said. I'm going to hell. To which I responded, that is one fucking ugly baby. And then the response I got back was, we're going to hell. I wasn't the only one thinking it. The person who texted me wasn't the only one thinking it. And the reason I know that is because that was one fucking ugly baby. Why put that up? Why put that up? I don't know.
I have another topic that I want to get into after we're done the baby.
King Yanda says that, Gary, I agree. Ugly babies are a thing. It is what it is. Yeah, it is. And listen, some of them blossom. Some of them blossom. I was a big-headed baby, but I was cute. I had a cute face.
And adult.
But then I got ugly. No, I blossomed. I blossomed to a solid 6.
In Atlantic City.
In Atlantic City, I'm a 7, 6.5, 7. Definitely in Atlantic City, I'm up there 7.
Sure.
8s, maybe.
8?
Maybe in Atlantic City.
8, dude.
King Hannah says that, Gary.
8, bro. Hold on, dude. 8.
Why can't? What would you say you are in Atlantic City?
I mean, at least 2 or 3 above what you put yourself at, dog.
So you think you're in
whatever? Yeah, dude. I mean, whatever you're at, I'm way past that.
I don't know. I don't agree.
No, you are pretty.
I think I blossomed, and that's the thing. Like, listen, that doesn't mean you're gonna be ugly for the rest of their lives. Chances are they might, but that doesn't mean that. It's just gonna suck if that kid's head keeps growing and the body doesn't catch up. What's the father look like? Who's she dating? What big-headed motherfucker is she dating? Because that ain't her head.
Yeah, here, let me see if I can find a picture of the guy.
That ain't her head. How is she even walking? She should be in a wheelchair right now.
Yeah, I found the photo of him, but it's not really a good one.
Does he have a big head?
It's pretty big.
See, that's why chicks don't like aliens, man, because there's no good-looking aliens.
Yeah, dude, they're worried about those fingers, dude. They're
dude.
I mean, the finger might be the nice part, right?
Yes. But they can't get past the face. But you look at the face. Who cares how long their fingers are at that point?
I don't know.
I said that the other day. The women agree with it. I said it on stage. I said, look, they're so ugly, right, ladies? At that point, who cares how long their fingers are? You don't care at that point. Maybe put a mask on them.
Yeah. All right. I want to get back to a conversation me and you were talking about in the car the other day. I was telling you about this a little bit, and I don't have any time, but I think the documentary needs to be made. I think right now we are witnessing the early stages of our entire country getting hooked on crystal meth, right? And a large number of population. Right now, dude, there is the most people ever getting prescribed Adderall and other amphetamines, which, I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. Amphetamines are great, right? But the rate and the ease at which they're being prescribed to people, especially those over the age of 25 in this country, I think we're going, and now we're seeing shortages, right? I think we are going to witness something in a few years with a major, major meth problem in the country. Because that's what's going on in San Francisco right now is a lot of it's meth, but it's not really normal people. But I do think it's going to happen.
I don't think as many people are on Adderall as you think. Because I would just think that if that many people are on Adderall, then businesses would have better service.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like, well, we know the people working. Put it that way. We know the people working ain't on Adderall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's the problem, I guess. I guess they're all doing Adderall now and not going to work, but that doesn't make sense.
Total Adderall prescriptions in the U.S. So this is, Adderall is a brand name, right? It's amphetamine salt is the actual chemical, right? It includes both generic and branded Adderall. Fucking no thanks. There's been 41.4 million prescriptions. Prescriptions for stimulants have been skyrocketing. It's becoming easier and easier to get a diagnosis. The rise in demand for Adderall has triggered a shortage of the drug, raising fears that people can't get medicines they rely on, while many others may be misdiagnosed. So what happened during the pandemic, right? And really before the pandemic, because of Purdue, right? Because of Purdue Pharma, they put in all these regulations to prescribe Schedule 1 narcotics, which is, and actually take that back, Schedule 2 narcotics, because Adderall and opiates and morphine, those are all Schedule 2, which means they're safer than Schedule 1, which is marijuana, right? Because marijuana doesn't have any medical benefit, but crystal meth, which is a Schedule 2, not Adderall, crystal meth. Yeah. Crystal meth is a Schedule 2. It's ranked safer than weed by the federal government, right?
Yeah. I would agree.
So what happened during the pandemic is, since people weren't going to doctors' offices, there was this big push for the mental health industry to go virtual, right? And this was all done through lobbying of all these big pharmaceutical companies, because what they wanted to do is they wanted these people in their house to make it easier, even easier for them to get to the doctor. All these poor people that they got on all these fucking drugs, even people who have money that they got on, anybody that they got hooked on all these pharmaceuticals, these people that can't leave their house, dude, now they can hit them with more from the safety of their own home, dog.
Yeah, dude.
So you just, dude, you can do it.
Adderalled up.
Bro, watch
Other
this.
dudes just nodding, watching TV.
Watch this, dude. You go ADHD doctor, right? Boom. Same day ADHD video medicines, insurance, online ADHD care, done. ADHD care, bang. And bro, literally all of these apps, dude, all of these apps, these are pill mills, dude. Pill mill, pill mill, pill mill, pill mill. They're all
Say that 7 times fast.
Yeah, dude, if you do it, bottles will come falling out of the ceiling. It's like Beetlejuice.
If you say it in the mirror 3 times,
and your pharmacist to let you fill that shit early, dude.
Open up your medicine cabinet. I wish it was that easy, man.
But dude, it's insane. And you heard it here first, dude. You really did, because there is not. No. There's not. There's some articles talking about shortages. And there's starting to be some articles talking about the switch to crystal, but it is going to happen. And bro, crystal meth, they make it here. The cartel makes it here and pumps it here. And bro, it is great. Like, dude, I'm talking about like 93 to 97% purity. Like the shit they sell in Cali is insane, dog.
I could never get prescribed anything when I actually needed it for injuries. Should have just went to Kensington. I agree. And you know what, King Handles? That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I needed pain fucking medicine in Philly when I was on the road. You don't want to go into a hospital in Philly and say you need pain medication, because you will not get it.
Yeah, especially if you wear baggy shirts.
If you wear baggy shirts, you said, or shorts?
Both.
Both.
Both. But dude, this is like, yo, bro, look at this. Like, you can just go to one of these websites, right? ADHD treatment online. ADHD is a complex and diagnosis requires evaluation from a psychiatrist. So you click on the symptoms, right? And then you just tell them this is what you're experiencing. And then they'll start you out on a pill.
All right, it's that easy, man. I'll let you know how it goes.
But dude, it's just like, yo, they're doing the same thing. And the crazy part is they give this shit to kids, bro. I've had friends who've been prescribed Ritalin and Adderall since they were like 10.
King Handle says that, Brian, Pfizer will sponsor the podcast if you change topics.
Well, it's not Pfizer that I want to sponsor the podcast because Pfizer doesn't make the good ones. It's Sandoz. That's the one we want. We want the Swiss. The Swiss. Eins, zwei, drei.
The Mars 76 says teachers prescribing nowadays. Oh, yeah, no, that was going on. You want your kid to come in class, you got to put them on something, you know? You got to put them on something. They've been drugging these kids up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Where were these teachers when I was in school? I would have graduated. Sean says I was on.
Yeah, and you can't even spell Ritalin. Love you, Sean.
Pew, pew, pew. Shots fired. We got shots fired here.
Love you, Sean. It's with a T.
Commander said I went to a hospital in Detroit. Oh God, the waiting room looked like Thriller. Oh my God, I can only imagine. Better you didn't graduate then. I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm kind of on Adderall now. Whenever I can get my hands on it.
Yeah, dude. So this company, bro, the company Sandoz, which is the one who had the rights to Adderall, right? Like they were the ones who manufactured it. In 1938, they had the dude Albert Hoffman who fabricated LSD. It's the same firm, which is a Swiss German company, which we know about our other Swiss German company friends that we've spoken about.
They're good people.
You know what they are?
What
they're really efficient. Really efficient. They're great builders. They like everything to be the same. And they do this thing where they talk in this halting bop, 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 bop.
Very like aggressive, ugly language. Dutch is an ugly language. You know?
Honestly, man, I think Spanish and Italian are the most beautiful languages.
French, French is very
douchey.
You know,
douchey.
Yeah.
Les incompetents. Je m'appelle Claude. Je m'appelle Blue.
What about British? I like a nice British accent. I'm okay with a British accent.
No, dude, no.
No, some of them are all right. No.
I love.
Chicks like that shit though, man.
They do, but yeah, I don't. The last thing I want is a British shit coming up to me, dude. Oh
yeah, that's horrible. I don't even like the way it looks. Did he spell that right? Spell checker Brian over there.
I don't know. I don't speak French, dude.
Fuck out of here. All of a sudden, Brian's a Google spell checker.
Dude, I wish I had one of these chemical companies, bro. Like, this seems like to be the business to be in. Like, how do you get a license to just start manufacturing this shit? And then you can start buying these precursor chemicals, dude.
Yeah,
like a lab. Like,
how do you start that? How do you get into that drug business where you say, "Yeah, I'm gonna start," making drugs?
You probably have to be a Rothschild, right?
That it definitely helps.
Yeah.
The Timor 76 says the German, Italian, French, all these European languages were invented about 100 years ago.
That's actually true. Like,
did you know German's horrible, French is horrible. What do you think about like Indian? What do they talk? What do Indians talk? Is it Indian? What's their language?
There's several in India because it's a huge country, but Hindi I think is the most popular or the largest language.
All right. Themo 76 says they separate all those people by teaching them different languages. You know.
Well, they also did a unification too. So, part of Mussolini's thing was to get rid of all the dialects that were spoken in Italy. I mean, there was like 30, 40 different dialects that were all vastly different. That's why, like in the US, when you hear people say like gabagool, mozzarella, like all of these like kind of slang words are actually Sicilian. They're like Sicilian. It's like farm words, like country words that have kind of been adapted. But that's all Sicilian.
Sean says, I'm German. Say my last name. Eckstadt. Eckstadt. Is that how you say it? Eckstadt. Imagine Philly speaks a different language than New York City.
Dude, they do, bro. Have you ever heard anybody from South Philly? Dude, go to the episode with Rinaldi and Gary, dude. That is a completely different language.
Well, yeah, right. King Handa says you have smaller generic drug manufacturers that'll take your call. India also supplies a lot of API for drugs for the low.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you can buy shit straight from India now.
Really?
Yeah, bro. We could order pharmaceuticals off of India now.
Man, I feel like I should have more drugs in this house.
Yeah.
Sean says
yes. LOL.
All right, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like I know German. A little bit,
Now you just need to start being mean to your Jewish friends, and you'll really have to.
I'm already mean to my Jewish friends.
Oh, well, then, dude, there you go.
Or at least the ones who call themselves friends.
Well, you just need to. You need to
shave. I'm nice to some of my Jewish friends, like my old boss. Big shout out to Sonny, man. Sonny G, my boy Sonny Gidney, my dog. Hold on a second.
There's a bot. It's a bot. It's a bot.
So hold on. I want to hear what the bot says. Let's see what the bot says. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotions of your channel viewer followers view chat. Suck my dick. Suck my fucking average size penis. Themore 76 says, go away, bot. Yeah, exactly. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What do you think about Cher? She's 77 and she's dating a 34-year-old.
I think she's got an Adderall prescription. That's what I think. I got no problem with that, dude. I honestly, dude, if a dude wants to do that, how old is he? 30 something?
30, I don't know. Look it up. Cher's new boyfriend. You guys ever hear the one where Hitler is Walt Disney?
What? Oh, dude, please give me a link.
Yeah, give us a link on that one.
Dude. Oh, dude, give me a link. So this is from waltdisney.org, and it's World War II propaganda, right? So let's read this. Upon its release in the late 1942, the Disney cartoon Der Fuhrer's Face became a smash hit in the U.S., winning the Academy Award for the best short in the subject. But the home front was not its only theater of action. Der Fuhrer's Face went overseas and served the war effort in more than one ways. It was the most popular propaganda film we had. It was put in all languages. Have we ever tried to watch that?
No. Actor-based reality, good times. And Sean says, all right, hold on. He's gonna get it here. Spritz die Deutsch. Did I say that right?
Sprechen die Deutsch.
Sprech
die Deutsch.
Speak the Deutsch.
Yeah, but dude, I think when you say it, you have to go like this. Sprech die Deutsch.
Nah, I think I'd be one of those mellow ones. I'd be one of those. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hi.
What is Kyle? When they say Z Kyle, what are they saying? Are we allowed to have this conversation?
It's a victory salute. It translates to hail victory.
Oh, do they still say that, Sean, in Germany? Is that even like, are they allowed to say that in Germany? If like, let's say your soccer team wins the World Cup, they say Zika. Yes, sir.
Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I'm trying to get this, the Nazi, Donald Duck.
Dude, don't be playing Disney on our shit, man. Disney's fucking You know, it's not used much anymore. Yeah, I would think not. I would think it has probably like a bad undertone to it. You know, Hitler draws Disney characters. Wow, man. Nah, man. Nah, we gotta cut that, dude. Come on, man. Yeah.
Dude, I was trying to see what the punch. Dude, Donald Duck.
All right, go ahead. Show it. Fuck it. Show it.
Dude, let's just watch the whole thing, bro.
Go ahead, show it, man.
Dude.
Show it. Show it.
Shout out, catch us on Rumble, dude.
I can't watch this whole thing. I can't watch. Did you hear about? I saw this thing today too about the thirst trap propaganda that the military is thirst trap military propaganda. Hold on a second. We got some comments. Sean says, but without the Germans, we wouldn't have a fabulous Oktoberfest. Everybody has something good to bring to the table, I think. All cultures. Themore 76 says Goebbels is Hitler's brother, I think. Disney's brother. The swastika is the Big Dipper going around Polaris. Also, how you write Muhammad.
Interesting. Yeah. I would like to the more. Do you have any stuff you can send us? I'll put my email in there. I would love to get some stuff to look into on that, because I mean the swastika has been around forever.
Yeah, Sean says the swastika actually originated in Egypt, and I know in Japan they used it too, right?
India also.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit, like, it's fucked up, man. Germany fucked up. Hitler fucked up a lot of shit for everybody. Fucked up the mustache. I think the swastika at one point was something positive, if I'm correct.
Yeah, but it's a
little wiggly.
No. It's see how it's facing a different way?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, clockwise are found different meanings. Clockwise is called the swastika, while the counterclockwise is called a swastika.
Oh, big difference. Big difference. Yeah, okay. That place looks welcoming. It's going in the opposite direction, dude. Come on. That's gotta be a good place.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's a Hindu temple, dog.
Yeah,
it's a holy place, bro.
Yeah, I don't trust it. Timor 76 says swastika is on Buddha's chest.
Yeah, and I've actually seen him.
Buddha the comedian?
No, he has a tramp stamp. Yeah, dude, I see these all the time, dude. And then you've seen this, the shoe swastika. Like, this is on every building in my neighborhood on the gates. They have that, but this is just like a Chinese architecture.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
so they say. So they fucking say.
Yeah, dude. Like, this is all over that Palace of Fine Arts. Remember me showing you those swastikas?
Yeah.
On those videos I took?
Yeah, I remember.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should bring it back, dude.
Start with the mustache. How about me and you both grow one? See if
we can take the rainbow.
How about that? How about starting on the next podcast? We just come in with the.
I'll do it, dude.
With the Hitler mustache.
I'll do it. We'll say it's Hitler stash.
We want to bring back the mustache. All right, we're gonna. We're conservatives, so we're gonna bring back the mustache. We're gonna take that shit back. It belonged to fucking Charlie Chaplin first. We're gonna take it back. Then we're gonna bring back Oriental.
We've already brought that back.
I don't know if we actually brought it back. I know we've offended a lot of people, but you know what I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna say it. What does Timor 70? So we got coming in. Hold on a second. Traveling Runner says, how come nobody talks about the good things that came out of the Reich?
Yeah.
Aspirin, the Volkswagen, the German Shepherd, all came from Zeke Eilers.
Dude, I've been talking about methamphetamine for like the last half hour, dog. We are talking about the good things that came out of the Reich.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We give the props where it's due.
Yeah. They invented it, dude. Yeah, the Germans. Yeah, Pervitin. They gave to all their.
My son got a German Shepherd, man. That's insane. It looks like it should be in fucking Game of Thrones. Themore76 says Ed Sharini. Ed
Mhm.
Sharini, well aware. $1 Gold Bug. All the same guy. Hunt down his videos.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I think I do know this guy. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll check him out. Thanks. He did the case for Kennedy. I saw that. I saw his thing on Kennedy, I think.
Oh, Themore says he shows you JFK was not shot too.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that was something. I was watching a video on that before. Is that the Zapruder film was fabricated.
What's the Zapruder film? The film of him getting shot?
Yeah, it was the guy who shot it. Dude, he shot it on that same camera that I had at my wedding.
Ooh, that makes that camera a lot more interesting now.
Yeah, he shot on a Bell and Howell. Yeah.
Sean says the rainbow Azteca.
Azteca?
Oh, the rainbow Azteca.
Azteca?
Azteca?
Azteca? Huh.
I don't know. Themore is coming in with Zapruder film is the only film. It came out 13 years after the event on Geraldo Rivera talk show.
Is that how it came out?
Play that one. You'll laugh hard. He says the FBI had it for years. Interesting. Let's see how quick you can get us there, Brian.
He was one of the first people to see the Zapruder.
Where is it?
The movers to put a disclaimer at the head.
Peace out,
of
Sean.
Any the film you're about to see.
I'll talk to you later, Sean. I'll give you a call.
You might not
Thanks for
want
coming in, Sean.
your kids to watch it, and I think the unfortunate net effect of that is to make more people watch it. Well, I'm telling you right straight out that if you are at all sensitive, if you're at all queasy, then don't watch this film. Just put on the late night movie because this is very heavy. It's the film shot by the Dallas dress manufacturer Abraham Zapruder, and it's the execution of President Kennedy. And
how many guys named Abraham are living in fucking Dallas in the 60s?
This is commercial footage leading into Dealey Plaza. This is the car on Main Street.
So this film was taken by actual newsmen. This was spliced together with the Abraham Zapruder film.
Yes.
All right. So this is the beginning of the motorcade.
Okay, what you're seeing now is
look at the story they're telling us, dude.
Grasp what is happening. This is a film taken by Marie Muchmore that leads into the Zapruder film. It's for time continuity. The president is waving to the crowd.
AKA,
Jacqueline Kennedy,
they're building their
of course,
narrative.
is sitting alongside him in the open car.
Right. This is from Orville Nix's film. This is originally 8mm footage, and they're heading out toward Elm Street. They're on Houston Street now. They're going to make a left-hand turn. It's on the corner where they're going to make the turn there that the book depository was. Now, this is the Zapruder film.
Okay, so the cars are coming along now into Dealey Plaza.
Yes, these are the lead motorcycles of the
Dude,
motorcade.
1975.
With
March 6,
President and Mrs.
1975.
Kennedy is also Governor Connolly.
Right.
Bro,
Now, before he goes
14
behind
years
the sign,
later.
the president is waving to the crowd.
11.
When he
Shut
comes
up.
out from behind the sign, he is shot. Then Governor Connolly is shot.
He's already been hit.
He's already been hit.
And now,
At the bottom of the screen, the headshot.
that's the shot that blew off his head. It's the most horrifying thing I've ever seen in the movies.
Now, the Warren Commission said that all of the shots were fired from behind by Lee Harvey Oswald, a lone assassin, firing at the president. And as you can see, clearly, the head is...
Back of his head gets blown back.
Completely consistent with the shot from the front, right. Now, this is an extreme blow-up of just the president from the film.
All right.
Coming out behind the sign, he's shot.
He's hit from
He's hit here.
From the front, too.
From the front. Now, Jackie doesn't realize what's happened yet. She goes to his aid.
And now?
Back and to the left.
To the left.
Back
and to the left. That's one magic loogie. Shit, yo. Oh man, how many people in that car? How many people were in the car?
I think the more put that comment up
when they were driving
in from the other angle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. I can't really tell. It's hard to make it out. But dude, it's just
it's a snuff film if it's real. Yeah, it's 6 people.
Yeah, I liked if anybody hasn't seen it, I'll put the link in the bio from in the comments from JFK to 9/11. Everything's a rich man's trick. And he goes into detail about how they moved his body around.
And the autopsy thing, supposedly they messed with shit too, right?
Yeah.
Like they pieced stuff together and ugh.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'll put it over here. I'll put it down here in the Rumble.
Yeah, man. That's I gotta look into that. So if he wasn't shot, then what happened to him?
He has this old face in the autopsy photo. That's what this guy says. The more. I mean, did he get shot in like the face though?
He got shot in the head. Neck and head.
Yeah.
You see his head pop off, dude, in that video, man. If you look, you see his head pop off. That shit is crazy, man. That reminds me of the joke that Adam got where he goes, he bought a Kennedy Pez dispenser. He says, you know, where you flip the head back and the candy comes out from the side. And then he says, in case that joke doesn't hit, I got another person standing in the corner to tell it again.
Oh, if you haven't checked it out, go to Spotify.
That's a
you can listen to it on any streaming platform, but please go to Spotify and check out None of This Is True by comedian Adam Gable. Is that how you said it? Gable?
You know, he's going to be mad at you for doing that.
Adam Gable.
He's a very sensitive individual, Adam.
No, is he?
Hell yeah.
I didn't know that.
Sensitive. Hell yeah, man.
Let me see if I can get his new.
Demar says that's the funny part. He ends up being Jimmy Carter.
There you go. Check him out on Spotify, friends.
Yeah, man, it's a good album. I was there for the recording. It's great.
It was great.
He killed over here Sunday night.
Yeah, man, I remember you saying that.
Fucking killed. It was a great show. You know, big up to Adam Gable. Go check that out, man. You know, it's the beginning of the week. You know, so it's not too late. In fact, it's the best time to order yourself XXX Playground. Go to XXXplayground.com and go copy yourself one of the best adult communication tool games out there today. Okay? Not only is it one of the best communication tool games ever made, but it's also the best way to get fist deep into someone you love. You might want to read that book first, that kindergarten book first. And, you know, you roll the dice and blame it on the game. He's trying to get these put in kindergarten now.
Spank's out there just lobbying every elementary school. He's like, this is a children's game. It promotes cohesiveness.
Yeah, and
teamwork. Yeah, and inclusiveness. Yeah,
and teamwork. Up to 8 players, by the way,
including your uncle.
Including your uncle.
And you know, dude, if you wanted to get one of these cool hats or like one of the sweatshirts that I have, you can go to briantlacata.com/shop and you can get a bunch of Rated G merchandise. We got t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, mugs.
Soon we'll be having the Gary G. Garcia logo shirts up there as well.
Yeah.
Whatever we put out, the shorts are banging.
The shorts are fire, dude.
The shorts are fucking fire.
It's funny. Every time I walk around the street, people stare at me. And I'm like, what are these fuckers looking at? And then I realize I look nuts because I have the shorts on, I have this shirt, and I have the hat. And they're like, what is this shit?
And your dick is hanging out over the tie rope. So that probably has something to do with it. Hold on a second. You're skipping people, man. You're skipping people over here. All right. Themore 76 says, you think they blew up Chappelle because they don't want comedians telling jokes about the conflict. I think they just want to blow up Chappelle anytime they can, personally. And I actually don't even think he did jokes. It doesn't sound like he did a joke. It sounded like he just kind of was talking.
Yeah. I think he's moved past that point of comedy, dude. Of like stand up.
Yeah, now he can just talk for a long time as long as there's a laugh in there somewhere. I mean, he's interesting enough.
Yep. But he's moved past that. He's gotten too big to like really. So I feel like, dude, sometimes when comedians get that big, they'll just laugh. People just laugh, even if it's not a good joke,
I would like to think I don't.
Well, you're not. Oh, what you mean? You don't laugh? Yeah, we don't.
As a fan,
for sure, we don't. But normal people do.
Like the Chris Rock special, I didn't laugh like for the whole first half of it, which was very woke, and then it got funny to me.
Right, but he wasn't saying anything good, But I'm saying like Chappelle, they're big in different ways. Chappelle is huge because he did everything. It went out on his own. And Rock's big because he's like 12 dick famous, dude. Yeah.
Part of the Cobb. There you go. Nice work, fellas. Hold on a second, man. You're skipping a bunch of shit. Go back to there you go. Nice work, fellas. Thank you, Themo. We appreciate that. The Traveling Runner says, how do I contact Triple X Playground? I'm looking for someone to sponsor me running the marathon in a few weeks. Are you serious?
We'll throw you $20, dude, to wear a pair of shorts. I'll send you shorts to wear them in the marathon. I've told you my idea to just get like 1,000 long sleeve t-shirts and just hand them out to all the homeless people here. And it says rated G with the QR code on the back. So that way when they're nodding out, you can
just scan the back of their shirt.
Yeah, tourists can scan it.
Traveling Runner says shorts that say rated G are kind of crazy depending on perspective.
Especially when it says our names on the back.
Yeah, that is true. Is it rated G on the front? Yeah, perspective is everything, isn't it? Themore says going places with ideas like this. Get the word out, fellas. Thank you, man. No one can help us get the word out more than you guys, whoever's out there listening out there in fucking La La Land, man. If you haven't already, smash the fucking like button and subscribe and put on that little bell or whatever it is that gets you notifications. I hate doing that shit, but I guess you got it, right?
Yeah, I mean, what other business? What other business? That it's like, you know what? Let's do zero advertising. And if somebody just finds us, I guess we'll get a sale.
You know what I was thinking the other day? What other form of art does the crowd yell at you other than comedy? You know what I'm saying? Like I went to go see Volbeat, and the band before me had one good song, which they played first. And then they did an hour of shitty songs. At no point did I ever scream, "You suck."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, yo.
Sports.
What
do you mean by that?
Yeah, I'm lost on that one. But then again, I smoke a little bit. So sometimes it's it is what it is.
Football games, hockey games. Yeah. Oh, with the shirts? I don't know.
How long do they be knocking in your house? Does it drive you crazy?
I mean, the thing is, the first 2 weeks were bad because they were doing mostly prep work, but now that they're starting the painting, it's much quieter.
All right, because it sounds quieter.
Yeah. Well, it's because I went out there and I told them to shut the fuck up. I have a show. I'm recording. You will wait. Yeah. And then they said, ¿Qué dice papi? No comprende. ¿Qué quieres? Pendejo.
I want to say, man, I'm a little bit in mourning right now. I
thought it was the afternoon. No?
My dollar pizza place closed down on 8th Street and 6th Avenue, man. And I am so fucking upset about that.
Why the rats cut into their profit?
Nah, it looks like they sold it to like the place next door, and they ripped it open and made like a huge place in there. They're building something. I don't know.
What is it?
It's gonna be some stupid shit. Fucking selling Java juice or some shit.
You mean coffee? Is that what Java juice is? Coffee? You know what I want? You know what I really yearn for, dude? This is what I want.
Oh, hold on a second. Timor says Philly fans, and he goes, Philly fans throw batteries at you. Comedians got it easy. Yo, I will say this: sports is probably the only other entertainment where they do that. Yes, because we spoke about that last time.
Yeah, but they're not talking. Oh, that's what they meant by the comment. I got it now. Yeah, but it's also, I mean, you don't need them to listen to you when you're playing. They're just watching. It's not like them yelling. I mean, yeah, interrupting if you're shooting a free throw or like swinging a baseball. But if you're in the outfield and someone's just like yelling at you, I mean, it's like, whatever. There's 50,000 people there saying shit. It's not like 10 feet away. Like you suck. Away. Yeah, boo.
Or even not even boo, just like yelling out all kinds of stupid shit,
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, could you keep quiet? And they go, well, we're just waiting for you to be funny. Now, I will say this. That's never happened to me.
No one's ever said that to you?
We're waiting for you to be funny. Yeah. Oh, no, actually, yeah, it happened to me once with that chick that I got thrown out like a couple of weeks ago.
It should happen.
And she said that
much more often.
She said that after she said I was the first one to make a laugh. And then she went on to say that Mike was funnier and Petey was funnier than me. Yeah. Traveling Runner says, I rock the rated G shorts next year when I run just because I need to train in them first before running. 26.2 miles in them. You're running 26.2 miles. Why?
Send me an email, dude. I would love to get you a pair.
I just don't get it, Traveling Runner.
I'll send them to you. I just posted my my email.
Traveling Runner, I don't get it. There's no public transportation to get you there. Running 26.2 miles. And why 0.2?
Oh, dude, you don't know. You don't know the history. Hold on. You don't know the history about the marathon, G?
No.
Do you want to know the history about the marathon?
I would love to.
So, in ancient Greece, aka Tartaria.
Oh God! Hold on 1 second. Traveling Runner says yes, sir, because I'm an idiot. I gotta agree with you on that one. Traveling Runner. Timor says no drug makes you feel like you do after a marathon. Nah. I don't think running a marathon is going to make me feel better than really good MDMA.
Well, he didn't say that you would.
He said nothing.
He said no drug will make you feel like you do. He didn't say it was good.
Oh, that's true.
You just assumed it was good.
That's true. Well, yeah, I guess it'll be like one of those drugs that make you feel like you're about to die.
Yeah. So the good ones. So the marathon, right, started when the person ran from Marathon, Greece back to Athens to warn them of the impending invasion, right? They lost the battle at Marathon, and this dude went to save Athens. So he ran 26.2 miles from Marathon, Greece to Athens to get to the Senate to tell everyone that the invasion was coming. He gets there, tells everyone, and then he drops dead. That's how the story goes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's the story of the marathon.
What was his time?
I think
that's the first record set.
Yeah, here, let me
I wonder what his time was.
I feel like we've had this conversation, dude.
Oh man, we never did. I don't remember this. And then he got there and died. That's fucking. What do they call that? Serendipity? I don't know if that's the right word.
The name Marathon comes from the legend of Philippides or Theopides, the Greek messenger. The legend states that while he was taking part in the Battle of Marathon, which took place in August or September of 490 BC, he witnessed a Persian vessel changing its course towards Athens. As the battle was near a victorious end for the Greek army. Oh, okay. So I had it a little messed up. He interpreted this as an attempt by the defeated Persians to rush the city to claim a false victory, hence claiming their authority over Greek land. It was said that he ran the entire distance to Athens without stopping, discarding his weapons and even his clothes to lose as much weight as possible, and burst into the assembly.
So he ran there naked.
Yeah.
Dick flopping.
And he said, Nini Kak Cayman.
Sure,
we have won before collapsing and dying. The account of the run from Marathon to Athens first appeared in Plutarch's On the Glory of Athens in the 1st century AD, was quoted from Heraclides Ponticus' work, giving the runner's last names either. Whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much, that's the story.
That's hysterical.
Mm-hmm. We
have won, and then he dropped dead. That's pretty funny. That's what I'm saying. But they don't even give the time. I want to know what the time was that he run it. That's the hardest part in those. Yeah, that's the high. That's the high. Hot's different.
Hits different.
Oh yeah, that high hits different. What time do you think you're going to be able to post up there, Traveling Runner? What are you looking at? And what's a good time? Old boy dropped after 26.2 miles. Definitely wasn't Ethiopian.
He was Greek, dude.
He was Greek, yeah. And he had his dick flopping and his balls flopping. Damn, that must be an uncomfortable run. Do you tape those up when you run? The Traveling Runner said, I got into running because I wanted to see what my lung capacity was after 25 years of smoking Newports and blunts.
Are you still smoking? Because that would be great, dude. If you were like the John Daly of marathon running.
Just running with a cigarette in your mouth.
Yeah, 100. Just hundreds.
Demo76 says, well played. Yeah, I mean, what do you do with your balls? Do you wear tight, tight, I guess sports
dude, all
shorts?
I know is you can add that to the list of one way I'm not going to die.
Yeah, I'm not going to die that way for sure.
Yeah, no, never. I will never run to death.
If I have to run 26.2 miles to get away from danger, yeah, I'm just.
He was
really
going to warn his friends. Now, would you do that to put out the warning for your friends?
I would start to run, and then I'd walk, and then I'd start to run, and then I'd jog. Traveling Runner says, I'm trying to go sub 3. Ran it in 2021 and ran it in 4:26, 4 hours, 26 minutes and 30 seconds. And yeah, I'm still smoking.
Oh, that explains the 4:26, dude.
Yeah, he probably would have did it in 2 hours if he wasn't smoking. Free balling. You go free balling. That's interesting. That doesn't affect the running. They never get like in between the legs or or maybe is it that once you got that constant swoosh, you just keep that rhythm, and then maybe it works like a metronome.
Right.
And that gets you your pace. Mm-hmm. Do the balls help you to keep your pace? Asking for a friend. Themore76 says, my sister was at the Boston Marathon, another great host at the time. You see that wheelchair bullshit.
That was a pressure cooker, the rice cooker bomb.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Dude. There are two things we need to stop and talk about right now.
I got a question, and this is going to sound fucked up, but it's a legitimate question. Did people still pass the finish line?
At the Boston Marathon?
Yeah, like after the bomb went off, did people still continue to pass the finish line?
The more says yes.
That people passed the finish line? People still kept running past the finish line?
Mm-hmm.
I would think so, because I would think there's people that didn't realize what was going on.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were deeper.
Yeah.
If that would have happened at 3 hours in, and then you got the Traveling Runner coming in at 4 hours later. You know what I'm saying? Themore says, I think it was close to over. Oh. And the traveling runner says the balls get tucked up. Up where? Or do you just like a chin strap? I'm very confused. See, that's just another reason not to get into running. What was that?
There's a little giggle. It's my little girl giggle.
I was about to say, I thought your lady got on the mic for a second. You know, 26.2 miles.
So I'm trying to find some videos. Okay.
Oh, like when you get in cold water. Oh, so you mean they like naturally kind of tighten up when you run?
Shrinkage.
You know, well, I think it's more of a temperature thing, right? Because your balls got to keep a certain temperature, so they stretch and go closer to the body depending on the temperature. So I would think because you're sweating, and I don't know, maybe it's cold weather. Yeah, all right, that makes sense. You know, and I guess that answers my dingling question right after that. Because if the balls are getting up there, the dingling's tucking right behind them, kind of hanging out. King Handle says that was the sound of Brian tucking his balls. Traveling runner says, plus the shorts have a lining. Interesting.
Yeah, they have like boxer briefs built into it.
See, but that's the thing. I don't think I could free ball with that then. With the
Why?
lining?
The lining is like wearing underwear, dude. No?
I don't know. I feel like it's a little silky. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't know. I'm just imagining. Fucking stupid paper straw.
Dude, did you see the article? Let me pull it up about the pilot from Alaska Airlines.
Oh, I started to read that yesterday.
Down a fucking plane.
Yeah, man.
It says an off-duty pilot riding in the cockpit of an Alaska Airlines Horizon flight bound for San Francisco tried to crash the plane. The San Francisco-bound flight on Sunday diverted to Portland, where it was met by law enforcement officers. The flight took off from Everett, Washington at 5:23 and landed in Portland an hour later. Federal officials allege Joseph David Emerson. These guys always have three names, too.
Yes. He's probably adopted.
He's probably an actor. They tried to shut down the engines in mid-flight and had to be subdued by two pilots. Authorities in Portland identified the man as Emerson, 44. He was being held on Monday on dozens of counts of attempted murder and reckless endangerment. He got like 83 counts.
Yeah, 83 counts of attempted murder.
The Port of Portland Police Department is working with the FBI, TSA, FAA, and the county DA. Emerson is being held in jail on suspicion of 83 counts of attempted murder, 83 counts of reckless endangerment, and a single count of endangering an aircraft. Alaska Airlines, which owns Horizon, said Monday that the crew recorded a credible security threat that related to an authorized occupant in the flight deck jump seat.
Hold on just a second. He got one count of endangering an aircraft. He got charged for the aircraft.
Yeah. The airline said in a statement that no weapons were involved. All the passengers on board were able to travel on a later flight. We're grateful for the professional handling of the situation by the Horizon flight crew. One of our pilots told air traffic controllers that the man who posed the threat had been removed from the cockpit. We've got the guy who tried to shut the engines down out of the cockpit, and he doesn't sound like he's causing any issues in the back. And right now, I think he's subdued. One of the pilots said in audio captured by liveatc.com. Other than that, we want law enforcement on the ground as soon as possible. The incident occurred on the 76-seat Embraer 175 plane. The FBI is investigating. So I guess it was 76 passengers plus
staff.
Yeah, but dude, you know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen one video from the ground or from the plane. Not a single one. I've seen interviews, but I haven't seen a TikTok video. Dude, nothing showing the plane in the air. Nothing showing, dude. Bro, we see shit from airlines all the time. Everyone has a cell phone in their hand.
Yeah.
Tell me some shit's not going to lick off and we're not going to see something?
Yeah.
Why? I
don't know. And they also don't give a motive at all. Not even a question of it. Like they don't even bring up we have no motive yet.
Right.
They're talking to him to try to figure out a motive. There's no
I think I got some audio. All that I can really find is this 16-second audio piece.
We've got the guy that tried to shut the engines down out of the cockpit, and he doesn't sound like he's causing any issue in the back right now. I think he's the dude. Other than that, we want law enforcement as soon as we get on the ground and park.
That's it.
I gotta give him credit. He maintained his mellow captain's voice.
Yeah.
You know, he's not bugging out at all. Watch, he's gonna get probation. Probably. The action happened in the cockpit.
For sure, but even
but they would have somehow, I mean, it must have been a some sort of dip or something. They said that the motive wasn't linked to current affairs.
Yeah, but you know what it's doing now? TSA is probably up everyone's fucking ass this week, all over the place.
Meanwhile, it was a pilot. It's not like the attendant. I mean, the people that pay for tickets get to sit in the front. Hey, Tommy, you ever sit on your father's lap and jiggle his balls? Themor says the guy who wants to shut off the engines. Yeah, I mean, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on. Stop skipping through these so quick, dude. You're flopping them up there. The guy who wants to shut off the engines. Don't they know who he is? He's sitting in the cockpit with him.
Right. Yeah. What's your point?
Well, why would he describe him as the guy? Wouldn't he say, wouldn't he identify who he is?
Oh. Well, let's listen to it again. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so there's a pilot and a co-pilot. And this guy was basically just hitching a ride.
Yeah, he was hitching a ride.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's listen to it again.
We've got the guy that tried to shut the engines down out of the cockpit, and he doesn't sound like he's causing any issue in the back right now. I think he's the dude. Other than that, we want law enforcement.
Interesting point, dude. You would think they would at least know the guy's name, right? They would say
they would know his name because he's a pilot.
Right.
He's on their plane in the cockpit.
Yep.
And because he's a pilot for that airplace, even the handler, even the dude who directs them in, the air traffic controller would know his name. You don't think these guys know each other's names? They work together every day.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a local flight.
And
even a lot of the people who come from other countries, I would think they know a lot of their names. It would depend on how long they work there. But I'm sure they would be like, this is Captain whatever, whatever, on flight whatever, whatever. Right?
Dude, you know what's interesting is I can't find the name of the pilots.
Fake news. In
a statement after the incident, Pete Buttigieg, Secretary of Transportation, stated he was grateful for the professional flight crew and air traffic controllers. FAA supports law enforcement in the response. We'll stay focused.
King Handler says Tartarians don't have names. Themor says they are 2 feet away from each other in a cockpit.
Yeah. Bro, how would you
Well, I mean, you just lean over and try to turn off the engines. Yo, what the fuck? I mean, that's possible. I mean, if Trump can crawl through the hole of a window in a limousine and try to take control of the steering wheel to get to the January 6th insurrection, then I guess this guy can shut off things.
Look at this picture. Passengers Aubrey Cannavale and Alex Wood who are on board Alaska.
That's a picture of what? We don't know what that picture's of. That could be for anything. They could be coming to get the chick who said that motherfucker ain't real. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, dude. You see these pictures. This is a cell phone. No, it's a cell phone. Whether it's real or not, who knows? But what's not here is the video, dude.
Yeah. Timor says, let's make some recordings later. And King Handler says, Pete Booty Gang. Yeah, that dude's a joke. Whatever happened out there in fucking Palestine fucking with the train? You don't even hear about that no more. That place was poisoned.
Oh, what? East Palestine?
Yeah, it was poisoned. And they talked about it for 3 days. Is it still poisoned? Are those people back home? You know, like there's so much shit. Hawaii, no one's talking about that. Do you think they put shit back together already? And everything's back to normal out there? And no one's talking about none of all these big things that supposedly happened. No one's talking about. I'm not saying supposedly like it didn't happen. I'm pretty sure the Hawaii thing happened. But I'm just saying, like, they talk about it for 2 days. This happened, and then that's the end of it. You know? And both of those situations, there was no response from the government.
Not a real one.
Insane. You know? Insane. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, dude. You know?
You don't got to tell me anything, dude. Just take your shirt off.
Yo, could you bring up Cher's boyfriend? Alexander Edwards. He's 37. She's 77. That's what, 40 years? 40 years the elder? Because we started talking about it. Never really got into it. I just want to see. Because I can't really see. My eyes are got old eyes.
This dude was probably on the island.
I got to put on Mark's glasses. Oh. Her face has been in that position for the last, I think 50 years.
Well, she clipped that limb when Sonny went into that tree. She hit the limb, the branch next to it, and that's her face has been like that since.
No, dude. She wasn't even with Sonny on the fucking thing, dude. That face is just that beautiful plastic surgery that they think looks fucking good, and it don't. He looks a little bit like what's his name from the Knicks? I used to play for the Knicks. Carmelo.
Dude, he does look a little like Melo.
He looks a little bit like Carmelo.
Yeah, he's got his face.
What does he do,
dude?
Other than eat that fucking 77-year-old pussy, what does he do? You know,
I don't know.
What's his name? Her groove back, because is she doing like a tour or something now?
Yeah, dude, she's killing it right now.
Yeah, man, she got a groove back. You know, you got to be careful with Cher. You could easily dislocate a hip. I don't think so, dog. She be up there dancing still.
He's a singer.
Love after love. He's a singer. Madonna, Dolly Parton. They don't look good. Madonna looks horrible. Madonna looks horrible. Would you bang Cher?
Would I bang Cher? Yeah.
You know, if you were given a hall pass.
She wouldn't be my choice for the hall pass, but I would do it.
It probably moves on its own.
You think so? Like she doesn't have control of it?
No. Like she does. She has complete control.
Oh, complete control.
Yeah.
You think they added that in? You think they like they rewired that for her so she could do that?
I think she probably has some tightening done.
Some tightening?
And probably some labiaplasty. She probably did a little labiaplasty. Because I can't see her keeping her face looking young, but her pussy old. It doesn't make sense.
He's got a kid with Amber Rose.
So he's been around. She's been around. You know. And they say you sleep with every person that person ever slept with. So he's been around. Demo says, give me a week to watch all her stuff from the 60s, 70s. Yeah, she was always, I like Cher. I can't lie. I like her. And she looks.
Nice, dude. Yeah. What's his name? Dom used to tour with him. He told us some stories from that. Fucking crazy. Tour with Cher. It's nuts, dude. Yeah. And it's like it doesn't like mix either. Like Dom Herrera opening up for Cher. He said it was crazy. He would go and he'd be doing his Italian material for a bunch of trannies and like gay men.
Did he ever see her naked?
No. You know what? I I asked him if he hung out with her, and he said he didn't really like hang like that. But it was between him and somebody else, and Cher fucking hated the other guy, and Dom was just a much better hang, and that's how he got the gig.
Yeah, I think I slip with the old, you know.
You slip with the old one too.
The old 6.5. That's not true, but because I'm little, it looks that way. Yeah, no, I mean, she's obviously got a lot of work done, but I feel like what is she, 77? Dude, 77.
Dude, but when you live to be like 260 years old, I mean, that's not like they're drinking all that adrenochrome, dude. They're on a different like time scale that we're on. You know, like when us really, 60 is what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, you're past the golden years, dude. You know what I'm saying? You're in hospice. Yeah, you're in hospice. I'm hitting my stride at 30. I got half my life left. You got months, but these people were drinking this adrenochrome, dude. Like 77, she just went through puberty, And
I'm in hospice.
Well, you're not drinking adrenochrome.
No, I'm not, but I feel like I'm still doing okay. Despite.
Are you drinking adrenochrome?
No. Not that I know of. I mean, they sent me.
Are you mixing it a little bit in one of your drinks or something like that?
I mean, I was told it was Kool-Aid. That's what I was told.
Can you hear the screams when you open the bottle? That's when you know it's good.
Yo, I love big up to my man Big Lou over in Astoria. He's got the soul food restaurant out there, right? He's got the soul food pizza restaurant out there on Crescent Street and Astoria Boulevard, right on the corner. Can't miss it. It's the only soul food pizza place, right? I go in there yesterday and he has on tap in the things, in the drinks, on tap, Kool-Aid.
That's great.
I loved it. It was delicious.
He knows his market, right? I guess.
Fucking Kool-Aid.
What's the name of the place? You know what it's called? Rizzo's? Crave
No,
it?
it's not Rizzo's. It's man, it is his fuck. What's the name of it? I can't remember now. Fucking
Catch? Astoria? Bel Air?
No,
Moms?
no.
Steinway?
It's on Crescent Street and Astoria Boulevard.
Crescent Street and Astoria Boulevard, Queens. Maps. Where is it?
It's called Romano's.
Oh, it's Crescent.
Crescent, yeah.
What did you
think I said?
Crescent, which is a road in Jersey. Kresson.
No,
Crescent.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I know.
King Handle says crack helps as well. Plenty of old crackheads can't say the same for the opioid addicts. Oh, you think she was a crackhead? Was she a crackhead?
Who, Cher?
Cher?
Maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I never really heard. I never heard that.
Oh, dude, he looks like he's got a nice slice of grandma's. He's got cooking over there, huh?
Oh no, the food is good, man.
The
food is good. Last time I went, I had the ribs with some mashed potatoes and cornbread. It was good. Michelle says, guess me and Gary are dying soon, according to Brian. That is the millennial mentality talking. Yeah, I know. Little bitch made. Find the owners of Dollar Pizza. That sounds genius. Yo, and here's the thing. Everybody else went up to $1.50.
Oh, and he's got an A.
Yeah, now the food's good. Jasmine says she likes British accents. Man, Jasmine.
That's a late comment.
That's a late comment, Jasmine. But I'm glad you remember. That's called a callback. All right, she's learning.
Yeah.
She's learning. But Yeah. So what happened was when the dollar place was fucking closed, I go now down the block and I pay $4 for a slice. Now it's bigger than the dollar slices were. And the motherfucker got the nerve to put New York's best pizza. Like it's in his shit with pictures of famous people that have been there. The pizza sucked.
Yeah. What's up with that in New York? That's like a very New York thing, I feel like. Or is that an LA thing that flipped back to New York? I got to pee so bad, dude. About to piss my pants.
Well, listen, I gotta eat, so we could also just start to wrap this up with your little baby bladder. Just hold on a second, okay? You're fine. I'll let you go when I start seeing it coming out your eyes like tears. That's when I'll wrap it up. Nah, but listen, guys, if you want to follow Brian at Brian T. Licata. Okay, you can follow me at Gary G. Garcia, both of us on Instagram, and go to acjokes.com if you want to see where I'm at in Atlantic City. Every Monday, check me out at the midnight, not quite Tuesday show over at the Grizzly Pear. And guys, thank you for coming out. King Handles, Traveling Runner, Michelle, Jasmine, D Moore, everybody for coming out and commenting, and everybody who just sat and watched. I hope you were entertained. Were you not entertained? I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. We will see y'all on Thursday.
Yep. Don't forget to grab your baseball bats and clean up your streets.
Peace.